you guys ready to make it rain, Doey? You guys are so catchy. Play on words. You guys are quite clever. Let me know if the music's too loud or if I should make any adjustments. Now's the time. Now's the time to make adjustments. Maybe I can make the screen bigger. I could do just full screen, but then I can't move my mouse off. How are you guys doing today? Windowed full screen? Oh no! Go back to window, please. Okay, that's not bad. I'll just move it over. Are you guys excited? This is the finale, and then we'll probably do some lore theories at the end. I'm gonna move you guys right behind me. Hopefully, if any of you guys have been sick, hopefully you guys get better. Nothing but hope. We need it. I've been watching conspiracy videos left and right about, like, the mysterious different events going on that people are filming about nature and how ice storms are off the coast of many places. It's not hot, it's not tropical, it's like freezing, flooding. You guys, it's crazy. Environmental crazy stuff that nobody's talking about on the news. I've been digging holes into theories after theories. We gotta watch it after. Some crazy stuff people are coming out with. But they're very clever. They want you to still come up with your own ideas. So they ask you questions. They're like, what could this mean? How could this happen? Let's find out by watching videos. So they're kind of going on their own little tangent. But it's without, you know, pressing the audience with, like, you have to believe. It's kind of just, if you wanna. So you go! 𝑩𝒆 𝑧𝑽𝑘. Oh, my buddies are coming in. My baby buddies. I mean, buff carrot buddies. I'm excited. Continue. Chapter 4, Safe Haven. This is the cherry on top. Just Doey is the cherry on top. I might go back and do some artwork. I kind of wanted to draw the thumbnail, but I'll have to do that later. I need more time. Where are we? Guys, I can't remember. Where are we? Oh, yes, that's right. Okay, I remember now. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, my little brain. Do we have it? Yes, we do. We have the strength. I have my voice. You guys are the muscle. And I'm the little foxy lady who's being offered as a sacrifice. I'm sorry, Doey, but your reign is ended. Oh. Hello, boys! Oh my gosh. Ow! Ow! Oh my! Hey my! Oh, oh no. Ew! I need to throw it on him so he can be frozen. I can always see you. I wonder who that could be. Get up. You guys are the real ones for coming back even though the spoilers have been out. I was trying to mute that one. I need the gun out. I need the flare gun out while I do it. Okay, objective. Defeat Doey. Grease him up and saw him in half. That's the objective. He sounds hungry. 3 sad boys. Michael. Who else is inside Doey? There's like 3 of them. Alright, let me pull out the flare gun. I'm so cold. Okay, I grab it. I run backwards and I grab it, shoot him, saw him, do it 3 times, and the big boys go on. Alright, play the scene. I can do this. I can do this. We can do this. What? For real? No!
Take everything!
Live like peacefully. Hello, Batista. Oh, thank you for coming. Hello. Okay, Michael. Michael was the older guy, one of like the older orphans that got put inside of Doey. Because Doey is Play-Doh, so he was made from both 3 different colors, so he has 3 different heads. It's probably why he's so emotional too. Alright. Okay. He's not even that scary, it's just the chase scene. I just took a bath, I started live stream, got off work. Did you guys have lunch, dinner? Okay, we're just gonna run. I just hurt myself! For real? I injured myself instead of getting Doey. Okay. It says, Layla! Hello, Layla! Are you sure about that? And luckily, no one was hurt. Nator Green says, you should watch Truth Stream Media. They are my favorite and they have background in journalism. It's a bit more grounded. Oh, so you're... Oh, I got it. So grounded being, it's not like conspiracy, but it's kind of like there's actual evidence going with the theories at play. I'm letting the tablet charge. This game is fun. I'm sure a lot of people come back just to play it again. So make sure you bring out your gun. I'm just gonna run for it. I tried to grab it, but I need more space from him. Speaking of space. Time to go! Are you serious? Sprinkles at her bad aim! Let go! Ah! Stop it! Okay, bye. Pull the handles on the saw, lower the blades into Doey. I know. I'm just being a dinghy. And this is how I die. Okay, bye! Okay, bye! I can't tell if I'm running or if I'm walking! It's the music!
Just wanna play a little longer.
Okay, while he's doing that, we're gonna position ourselves.
Too loud!
Okay, avoid the stuff. Alright. I know you're sad, Doey. Oh, no! Really? I should have just turned around and ran. We got him one good time, though. This is progress. This is beautiful. We are blossoming. We are blooming. Asayiko says, the aim is still as I remember it being. Me and my bad aim. Live like peacefully says, lol. Well, as long as you guys are having a good time, you're entertained by my suffering. That's all that matters. Come on. Okay, I'll take that as a good one. Last time, I was so exhausted, I didn't care. I felt so numb. I want to feel that feeling again. Numbness. Just a hardcore gamer numbness. You don't care about the character so deeply, you're just like, gotta defeat the boss. It's like, yeah, your story's tragic, but... I know what I should be doing. Okay, he collected it because he's Play-Doh. Can't forget that one. I don't remember where to go. leave and we're gonna do it again. We're gonna throw an ice one in his path. Objective. Oh my. Is that who I think it is right behind us? Oh my. Oh, sorry.
Too loud! Too loud!
Oh my.
Play!
Oh wait, I know what to do.
I don't want to be here anymore!
I know what to do.
Hate her! Hate everything!
Oh my.
Just want to play a little longer!
Don't know if that one's good. Now he comes, big boy. Oh no. Oh my. Oh no!
Couldn't save it!
I had one more left to do. At least they fixed the bug where he's not glitching out through the walls. Andrea, go! What? Under 7 minutes! Andrea, go, buddies! Oh. 𝑗𝒆𝒅. Hello! You guys give me confidence. We can do this. So close. I'm not so scared. Oh, I forgot my heart monitor. I have it ready. But I needed to wait for the... to register. So that's my heart. My jump scares. I got to find it. Oh, there you are. Nothing without our jump scares, buddies. So 1 so far, not bad. You know what I'm wondering? Is it because I don't have my glasses on? Is that why I got bad aim? I can see near, like I can see close up. Can I take this with me? Can I take that with me? Is that weird? It's crazy how magically the door disappears. I think I know what to do to change my choices. I know what to do now, I think. Oh no! Oh my! Stop it! Leave me alone! I guess it's not a glitch. That's an actual thing. We were so close before. I tried the method of going down to the top part. It worked. It just... Patience. This is all we need. Patience is key. I was actually watching someone's playthrough where they didn't get 𝑦𝑵𝑵, and I was like, you're so lucky. But at the same time, the playthrough is such a different vibe when you get all the characters, you know? So some people were... Oh, okay. Some people were, I guess, not lucky, just... Almost, kind of both. Do you think it's a misfortunate kind of experience if you don't get all the key players in the game? Oh my. This time without injuring myself. Okay, now we run. okay. Stop having your tantrum. Okay, bye. I remember that if I go out, he kills me, so it doesn't matter. Oh my. Okay. Oh no!
Hate her! Hate everything! I don't want to be here anymore. Everything's too loud! Too loud!
Oh gosh. Oh no! Are you serious? Psycho, no! It says live like peacefully. It says big leaf sprinkles has superpowers. That was crazy. I think I swung. I got swung over. I let the little rocks get in my way. They put it there as an obstacle. Not too bad. I'm glad he's challenging. You get to see me. You get to see me struggle. So that tells you the updates went through. I think they did some minor changes to the game, but nothing too drastic. But definitely, he feels like he's less glitchy. Now we can pull it once the button goes off. So cold, so cold. Even with my warm tea. So close, just one last time. Excuse me, I burped. I missed. I did it too early, that's why. Like we weren't expecting Mr. Doey, man. Okay, good. Progress. Stop. What was that about? He cheated. That was weird. I didn't like that. I didn't like that very much at all. For real? Kimchi's, get out my way, Kimchi! I can't see! I can't see! No, not my tea, it's mine! I didn't. can't see. I can't see cat booty in my face. Catnap, hello. Hi, guy. Baptista's is run. I got stuck on his arms and I had cat booty in my face. It's fine. Deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Live life peacefully. Chapter 2 is my favorite in this game. Batista says, I love you, Sprinkles. I love you too. I'll put you guys right in front of me. It's charged at 35%. I want you guys to know that this little obstacle is nothing. We have encountered far worse in our game journey. We've encountered gods, mythical monsters. Doey, Play-Doh monsters, not so bad. My aim is getting better. I think it's like he knows what we're up to, and I kind of hate it. His, Oh, stop! Guys, he's gotten more aggressive. Okay, finally got him. But you saw how he got me kind of like before. Like, him as an AI has just, like... How do I put it? He's learning? Oh, please. Oh, please, no. Doey's become more intelligent. They upped his game. They had to up his stats or something. Where is he? Here he comes. He's way over there.
Too loud! Too loud!
Please stop with your tantrums. How do I get him to come to me? Okay, I got an idea. Kimchi, get out of my teacup. It's mine. I don't know where he's coming.
Couldn't save them. Couldn't save anyone.
Stop it.
Everything's too loud.
Stop
Too
it.
loud.
Stop it. I can't! He won't let me! Oh my gosh, and I have my cats in my face. Oh. Guys, it's too much. When you're a cat mom and your cat knows when you don't want them around. I don't want you interrupting my gameplay. I mean, he's cute. Oh, see? Stop. No. No. No means no, Doey. Take a hint. Oh, he's harder. Oh gosh. Why me? Why is he harder? a distraction, so cute now. Oh wait, wrong one. Oh gosh, here he comes.
Hate her! Hate everything!
I don't know where he is. Are you serious? How? I don't know. I don't know. Look, did you see how smart and clever he is? He keeps bamboozling me. How is he doing that? I think they updated Doey, guys. Tell me, go to someone else's gameplay. Was he that? Were his actions in game that intelligent? And what I meant by AI, I just meant by like the software. Like the additions they did. I don't know, the updates, they made him harder. I should have just played it when it came out with all the bugs. Then it would have been easy. Don't smile at me like that. You know what you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing. You're like, aw, happy face. Not before a battle with a boss player. I mean, prototype is probably gonna be a lot harder. So cool. Like, he knows what I'm up to, and I don't know, you can tell. Stop being so clever. Like, what is up with him? Did you see that? How did you become this smart? And why is there Doey on the lever? Okay. Why did he become so intelligent? How? Michael, stop it, Michael! You're giving the boys ideas. They're all combined. I can't run any faster. Ah!
Just wanna play a little longer.
Stop it! You're cheating.
Play!
Stop! Michael! Michael! Cheater!
Wanna go home.
Michael! Michael! Stop vomiting on me! It's gross! Cut it out! I can't concentrate with your crying! Ah! Okay, got lucky. Gamer gods have mercy on a foxy lady as I, who's really bad with aiming. Guys, I'm trying. Okay, go back. I know you don't. I don't either. Being here is awful. Everybody's mean, and they lie, and they steal. I guess I've stolen plenty, huh? Okay, he's coming. No! Crisscross applesauce, zigzag, ziggity zag! So he doesn't get a snack! Stop it! Michael, stop it! That's the only name I remember! Actually, I can get out, right? Oh no, he's not! Okay! Wrong way! Jump! Stop it! You guys... 17. PI buddy, hello. The other two are trying to suppress him. PI says it's Kevin that wants to kill you. Hothead says, whack. Hothead, I love your emo. Hamdan38, hello. Hothead says, I'm confused. Live Like Peacefully says, kimchi booty all in Sprinkle's face. Yes. Saiko says, kimchi distractions are cute. It can be. He took off already. He's like, oh, I'm done. You're frustrated. I'm done. My job is complete. Sprinkles is frustrated. I have fulfilled my purpose. And now he's gone. Oh no, did I snort? No. I was a snort. Arouse. Kimchi's are my cat. Says Live Life Peacefully says, yep, getting aggressive and smarter as the battle progresses. Why did you have to get so smart? Stop. Oh my gosh. Could you like stop for a minute, Doey? I can't concentrate. Are you serious? My bad aim? I have great aim. I don't have bad aim. I'm not in denial. Stop! How, guys? I don't understand. He looks so easy for other people's playthroughs. I looked, once we did the 10 hours and all we had left was the final boss, I thought, I'm gonna go do spoilers. At first I did the theory spoilers, explaining all the chapters combined. I thought that was so cool, I couldn't stay away. But it looked so easy, but for me it's so hard. Live Life Peacefully says, Doey's being a cheese ball. The 𝑯𝑐𝑡𝑢ber 106 is high. Oh, oops. Hi. Welcome to the final chapter, part 2. This will not be 10 hours. I refuse. Am I walking? Should I be in running mode? Can we skip the introduction, Doey? I get it. You're stronger than me. There's 3 brains against 1. Did you just try to grab me? But you sound like you farted. You're like, ugh. I can't stand the fact that he can grab me, and I'm so slow. Did he just do a roundabout? Get away from me! Stop touching me! I don't want your attention! Stop it, Doey! Cut it out! How? PI says you can trigger the freeze prematurely if you can time it right. Not really easy, though. I guess I assumed it was easy, and I was wrong. Chapter 4 is an interesting one. Chapter 3 was still challenging, too. But they don't want it to be easy peasy. It's a abandoned toy factory with wild, crazy, cannibalistic toys. That little face right there is like, when did you think it would ever be easy, Sprinkles? I know. How could I ever have thought that? I was wrong. And stubborn. Alright. I'm thinking I should slow down or something? No?
with me. Come with me. Come with me.
Maybe? Stop it! Okay, he's coming. But I'm injured. Does injury interfere with the ability to run? Oh, please, no. Have mercy, sir. I'm just a fox! I'm just a fox! Oh, wrong way. Is he looking for me? Hello? Hi there. Hi. Hi. Yes, big boy. Come on. It's just right there, mister. Hi. No? Are you serious after all my efforts?
Too loud! Too loud!
Please stop with your tantrum. Thank you. I mean, we just are in a loophole of him crying and screaming, and I just can't do it anymore. I can't do this anymore, Doey. Oh no. So off key. So close.
I don't want to be here anymore.
So Kevin's trying to kill me. Cut it out, Kevin. Listen to Michael.
Hate her! Hate everything!
I did it finally! Oh! Okay, what now? I love you. Hope you feel better. What do we do now? Where do we go? Why am I nervous? Oh, I go back to that way, right? Where do I go? For real? Guys, where do I go? Hi, that says Rip, Kevin, Mike, and Jake. I'm so cold. Where do I go? That way, right? The eye says, wow, nice job. Thank you, guys. Nice, Sprinkle says live life peacefully. What it says, cool. Oh, it was so burpy. This all made me nervous and burpy. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't know where to go. This is where we came from, isn't it? It says go to the red. Oh. Okay, got it. So over there. Live like peacefully says red exit. Got it. Well, thank you.
You!
I'm sorry!
You and Poppy! It's all your fault! Want to kill you!
I love you always, Doey. We gotta make it rain!
Can't trust anyone! The gentle voices lie! You lie! I tried to be better. To be who they needed. Smart enough. Not good enough. Not... I'm sorry.
You're not dead, right? I mean, after everything, I'm guessing. Oh, he gave up. It's because he became a monster after all that pressure, guys. Give yourselves a round of applause. We finally did it. Hopefully you... Oh, it works now! Finally! I've had so many glitches and bugs on my PC. This is why it's good not to download random games, get malware. Don't be like Sprinkles! Alright, goodbye, mister. Oh yeah, where were we? Oh, wrong one. Wrong hand. You're not gonna get up, are ya? He's not dead. He's clearly breathing, guys. See how there's frost off his body? That means he's not completely frozen. He's alive. You know what? I think Poppy still was in the fault of being wrong. Like, she had no reason to go and invade his safe space. That's why he was so triggered, honestly. Safe Haven was the only place he felt like he belonged because he knows and understands the complexity of being so different, because he's like 3 people in one body. Being so different that you can't go back to society as this like Play-Doh monster. Kids aren't gonna play with you, they're gonna run away from you. So that's why he went off about play with me. Because at heart, he's just one big kid. 3 big kids, I mean. Yeah, the 3 little sad boys. If I get too close, I don't want it to trigger him to be awake. I thought these were sausages, but they're just rocks. I don't think we were the person you needed, Doey. We were the person Pop... Oh, did he glitch out? Okay, I'm leaving now. Yeah, oh wait, hold on a second. What's over here, by the way? Before I go over there. You know what, guys? There's gotta be a path you can open up here to tunnels, to a tunnel system where you can leave. But to think that they were having these trucks come in and out without being noticed or suspected of some, you know, testing on children. Then again, the Powerpuff Girls were tested on by the scientist's father. Well, he created them from chemicals. But I guess they were still science test subjects. Alright, goodbye, Doey. What is this? We literally killed a bunch of children and Doey. So uncalled for, man. I know there were like little monsters, unhinged and stuff. Well. What brand is this? It says, construction. Warrenbach Construction. I think everybody's gone. What is this? Ooh, is it writing? Oh no, it's just smudge. I got excited that it would be more lore. There's not gonna be a little weasel rat that jumps at me, right? Man, that thing was scary. Hello there, Huggy.
A hug a day keeps the monsters away.
I'm sure it does.
I'm not sure if this thingy is on, but I need to talk, and I can't talk about this with anyone else. For the past few months, the fighting's been bad. Real bad. I've seen a lot of stuff I probably shouldn't.
Cannibalization?
It's been hard to keep my head straight.
Oh.
The others, they look to me to know what to do, to know where to go.
Bigger body initiative?
For a long while, we had Poppy to tell us, go here, go there, do this. And it all made sense, too. Poppy was nice. I can't find Poppy anywhere. I don't know what happened or where she went. But it's scary here without her. Maybe she ran, just like I have. I'm here, outside the prison, in front of... I'd almost forgotten it was all here.
Oh?
And seeing this again, it's given me reason to think.
Oh, Doey!
I could make for the exit. It's all I'd wanted for the longest time. But there are others inside. Others that aren't like me. They're hungry and scared like I am, but they're not me. They can't go where I can. But they'd mean a lot to me. A lot more than I thought they did. And having seen what I have, knowing how they see me, how much they need me. I'm going back.
No! You could have left, Doey!
I wanted to make this in case I ever doubt or forget that. Just play this and remember. Yeah. Yeah. That's all. See ya.
Guys, we played it for Doey, right? We can't go back clearly because they closed off the door. But, you see that gooey slime right there? See this little Doey gooey slime? He is everywhere in this factory. Like, he has so many pieces. I don't think he's gone. I think us playing this tape has given him at least a part of him that's still conscious. He doesn't have ear holes, but he does got a belly button. Interesting facts about Doey. Belly button, but no ear holes. Is it a moth? Oh, it is. Nighttime's butterflies. Moths. So maybe a part of him heard this and he left. Honestly, Doey could have just left everybody. Especially since they were already cannibalizing. There's no way. Like, imagine if those toys got out of the factory and got to interact with children. And then at some point ate the children. It can't. Let's mess with this huggy thing for a bit.
2 hugs a day is better in every way.
I mean, he's still scary. I prefer Kissy Missy over Huggy. Kissy Missy's docile, but I'm sure when Huggy Wuggy started out, you know, before they started eating each other, I feel like cannibalism makes people go crazy. Isn't it true that you have side effects? You get the shakes, you have up and down emotional tangents, your whole body becomes haywire. It's something to do with like the brain, the way eating somebody affects your thought process, and then it just starts kind of, you become different. Yeah, but there were studies that consuming the same species is actually getting your nutrients, because you're getting all the nutrients from an, you know what I mean? That's pretty, like frogs cannibalize. Frogs eat each other. I don't know if you guys knew that, but that's why little frogs avoid big frogs. So if you ever get pet frogs, make sure they eat enough, because if not, they will eat each other. I've had frogs growing up. Yeah, I mean, rats and mice do the same. So if you have pet mice and rats, just don't be surprised if something happens. Woohoo! Oh, what did I do? I think I glitched for a minute. I think I just threw myself backwards.
Ollie!
Huh?
Ollie! Can you hear me?
Take me back!
Ollie!
Is this trash?
You! What did you do? Why did you kill Doey? Do you even understand what happened? The prototype, Did you even plant the explosives?
I did my job!
Ollie, answer me!
You liar.
Please.
Kizzy!
Ollie! Something's gone horribly wrong. The safe haven...
Shelf ventilation block B6. Is this where you are, Poppy?
So scary.
Stay where you are.
And listen closely. You're not going to run.
Oh, she's shaking. Don't be scared.
The charade is over.
It's okay, Kissy.
Who is this?
She is shaking.
Obvious question with an obvious answer.
You... What did you do with Ollie?
I'm right here, Poppy. For you. I'll always be here.
The doctor, Catnap, Mommy and Huggy, they're all dead. You have nothing now. No one. And soon, you'll have less than that.
Stop that.
You don't need to pretend anymore.
Poppy. You don't need to play at being stronger than you are.
You can
Come home.
How much do you know?
Everything.
Well, gotta know who your friends are, huh, Poppy?
All those years. Was there ever an Ollie?
Yes, there was.
But that was a very long time ago.
Oh, that's so scary. You can hear him running around.
Next.
I'm
Papa's
going to come
home.
up there, and I'm going to find you.
Your collaborators. The few you have left, they will be dealt with.
What are you going to do with me?
I've got
What about us, Poppy?
I prepared it just for you.
And this one,
You will never want to leave.
No.
Oh, hell yeah.
No.
Thank you for the Soviet
This entire
follow.
time-
I am not Miranda.
This entire time, you've lied to me.
I'm stuck.
Because you kept
Missing the
I want out.
I've taken the liberty of retrieving those explosives from the Foundation. Thanks for collecting them.
those, by the way. I've put them to good use.
Even she's like, oh my gosh, he's about to do something.
I admit, though, I'm disappointed.
After all that time in your case, I'd hoped you'd see things
Differently, don't you understand?
It's always been about you
And
obsessed, are we?
That's not a truth that can be brought away. No, not when it can mean so much more.
Prototype. Please.
It's time to come home.
Poppy.
It's time to come home.
No.
I can't go back in the case. I can't. I'm sorry.
Wow. Really? After everything I've done for you, I'm your angel, Poppy. Poppy's angel. What about us?
Don't worry, I'll find her.
As for you two, try to land on your feet.
So not cool. No! Don't let go. Come with us. Oh my gosh. It's. You know, at least we have our arm. We can cuddle it and snuggle it with us. Can I take it? Please? Can I? It has flesh, right? Like all of them have fleshy, meaty innards. I can take it and we can reattach it. She is probably dead. More than likely. The hole is in the shape of a peanut. But like, more slanted peanut. I really want to take this arm. Oh, I accidentally clicked out of the game. Oh, high five! High five! You saved us! I want it. Wow. Him and his dirty tricks. It's always been about you and me, Poppy. Whatever. It's not fair. What about our feelings? What about... I guess they don't care about our feelings. Poppy didn't care if we lived or die. And you call this your angel. At least Dog Day did. You must be Poppy's angel. I feel like we're like an... There's different types, though. I feel that we're the angel of death, because clearly everybody's dying around us. Like, we brought misfortune and suffering. No bodies down here, because they were dragged away and eaten. You know what surprises me? What about the electrical bill? Like, is nobody talking about how this facility still runs on a high energy usage with all the lights down here? With all the different types of generators. Well, isn't that... Got nowhere else to go. Poppy flowers. I don't trust because it's not Poppy doing this, you know? She ran off crying. Scared. That door better not shut or something. I'm gonna grab a rock and put it in the way. That would make more sense, right? If you were actually here, you just drag a big old rock and slap it in the little center. Wow. I was told poppies are illegal to grow in some places because people try using it for medicinal purposes. Smell the flowers. I bought a poppy, ceramic poppy. Someone made it in art class. They made a whole bunch of them. And it was to mourn the dead and the befallen soldiers of at least my region. That's what they did. So I have a ceramic poppy. And it goes in the garden. It's very beautiful. They said the soldiers that were never found, the unnamed soldiers, that's what all the poppies represented. So they had a bunch of poppies just like this, but they were made out of ceramic. And they were painted red. And then they were sold, and all the money went to a foundation where they honor the dead and the deceased. Very beautiful. Look, there's bugs in here to pollinate. That's why we saw bugs down here. It's an ecosystem. These flowers wouldn't be able to survive as well as they have if there wasn't bugs involved. So beautiful. now what? Oh, it's just a light. It's like we're on the runway. Somebody's down here feeding the flowers fertilizer. Gotta stretch my jaw. It got tight because I got nervous. So pretty. After everything we've been through, now the poppies grow really well in areas where there's nothing but, like, dead corpses and stuff. Now that's true. Please close. What is that? Please. What is that? Oh my gosh, we still have the doctor tape. Can I play the doctor tape, or do I have to play that specifically at a location? I'm nervous because we clearly were about to get murdered by Prototype. And Poppy took off screaming. Kissy's probably dead. And Doey, I'm hoping he's still alive and just leaves the factory. I mean, it'd make more sense.
My name is 𝙆𝑐𝐴, and I'm the head of innovation here at Playtime Co. If you're seeing this, you must be very, very lost. Well, rest assured, friend, our state-of-the-art laboratory is just up ahead. Why don't you just go on inside and tap one of our scientists on the shoulder? Tell them you're lost.
No.
They'll be glad to help.
No.
All right. Let's be honest. You're not supposed to be here. This is the single most high-security, high-clearance section of the whole factory. When someone finds you down here, you will be shot. And before you get any ideas, don't think you can just sneak away either. No, the second you put this tape in, it set off an alarm. So if anyone's home, they know exactly where you are. Pretty nifty, huh? Security is very important to us here. If I were you,
is that Kissy?
I'd start running.
Is that Kissy? Oh no, it's Huggy. You're not getting in here. Tough luck, buddy. Cause this is sealed off. It's high security. At least I'm hoping it is.
Poppy Playtime Chapter 4. Co-creators Chief Executive Officer 𝑧𝑽𝑚 says below.
That was cool. A round of applause for our adventures coming to a conclusion. Poppy's a liar, and she left us to die. I mean, she could have warned us. She knew there was something wrong with that telephone. It wasn't about being locked away in a box. She knew that there was something going on. If Prototype got a hold of the explosives, he was gonna reuse them. I bet you he didn't use all of them, so we should be expecting that in Chapter 5. There's gonna be some plot twist with those explosives carrying over. That would make sense, right? I was wondering what that noise was. It's just my dogs drinking water. I was like, uh-oh, another jump scare. A round of applause for my buddies! Yes, you were brave. You were brave little carrot warriors. Going through this all over again with me. Took a few times, but we did it. I do still feel bad for Doey. He deserved a better ending. The poor, sad 3 boys. I don't think Michael ever got to grow up, so he was still in adolescence. He was just a teenager. I can't imagine what it's like being trapped inside of a giant dough monster. You know, with 2 other people. Must be scary. I think Michael's the one crying out for mommy and daddy. Kevin was just angry. He was the one who would like to get aggressive. But obviously for attention, because the kids were neglected and ignored by the staff. So conclusion, it is time to theorize. What are your theories? I know there are tons out there, but it'd be nice to discuss it with you. Time for me to return to my chat with buddies. Nato agreed. To be honest, not that interesting of a game, but it's fun watching you. Thank you. I'm glad you're finding enjoyment. I think the game about, you know, murder and children and all all this deep lore about just hurting people, and I don't like that the staff, if you remember their lines, they would say that you're stuck here, deal with it. Just like how they were stuck in a contract and had to deal with it. Very spiteful. I mean, it's not like they had to sign the contract. They could have considered other job options, but it just seemed too good to be true and they fell for it. It changed them to become more, like, hateful. I feel like people slowly lost their humanity towards the end, where they got murdered by all the toys. The Elder Lord says hi. Hello, Elder Lord. P.I. says Mike tries to be mediator. It's Jack who cries. Oh, the little baby boy. Nature Greens, Live Life Peacefully says, I think she knew a lot what she was heading on. She knew a lot more than what she wanted to tell us, yes. Saiko says, I'm guessing chapter 5 is probably the last one. It might be. P.I. says the first chapter, Huggy, he came back. I wonder what it's gonna be like to see Huggy and Kissy Missy interact. I hope Kissy lives, but if she didn't, we really don't stand a chance against Huggy. That might be a big, huge fight in chapter 5 between Kissy Missy and Huggy, because it all wraps around back to chapter 1. And high security, it looks like Huggy Wuggy was their mascot / muscle guy, which would make sense why he was so aggressive. Live Life Peacefully says, that's insane. Once again, we continue to be... What happened? What was that last part? What was the last part? I didn't get to read it. It says... I feel that Doey would be alive if Poppy hadn't left. Is he alive? Well... Doey has parts of himself throughout the factory because he gets to squeeze into places he couldn't. So when he was apologizing, I felt like he was apologizing for more. I think it kind of felt, when we played the tape, he was kind of presenting towards the idea that Doey was gonna leave. He tried his best, he wasn't good enough, and he packed his bags and left. I don't think he'll be in chapter 5. But if chapter 5 is the ending, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Doey outside of the factory somewhere. Of course, still upset and hurt by the fact that we destroyed everything he built the past 10 years. His Poppy left a few days after the Hour of Joy. They said that she just disappeared, they couldn't find her. And then Doey and the other remaining toys had to cultivate together, bunker down, move location to location. It seemed like their location was bigger, especially in the mining caves. We saw little tents. It started out where they felt safe, and then they kind of got stuck in a corner where Prototype just wouldn't allow their territory to expand, because if they expanded, then more toys would join them. So turning them against each other, losing rations, that sort of thing. This game is very psychological. It plays on the whole bright and colorful, cute, teehee, you know, toy factory, but really it kind of goes into the psychology of how people act under pressure. And it felt like Doey was the most transparent, honest character. While Poppy hid behind a smile, Doey actually expressed his frustration. I would be more concerned and worried about Poppy and her choices than I felt towards Doey and him and his tantrum. Of course, we didn't have to kill him. It's kind of weird how it was set up that way. We're being strung along to believe that our choices are, you know, kind of accumulated based off of our own free will, but it also seems like Prototype is puppeteering us a little bit. You notice that? Puppeteered Poppy, puppeteered Ollie. We're playing in the hands of this big, giant collage of little monsters. Man. Nature Green says, you hear what's been going on with stuff with the... the political thing? Yeah, I did. It's very stressful time. It's affecting families. It's scary, but... you gotta keep persisting on. I mean, if I lost my job, for example, what I did after I lost my job, because that wasn't too long ago. I had a change of career paths. It was hard because it was still like prices are pretty high. I just went job hunting, and it took a few months until I found a job that gave me the chance. I think that's what I would do. If you lose your job, just kind of make sure you give yourself options. Never string it along just to one choice. Give yourself the opportunity to try new avenues. Use your experiences in different ways. Overlook the obstacle. It's very sudden. Okay guys, this is gonna sound crazy, but a lot of couples, I've seen a lot of couples, older couples, when they retire, they end up doing DoorDash, or they end up doing like delivery stuff. And what they do is couples will kind of work like partners in delivering food items, packaging, and it's kind of like based off your own schedule. You know what I mean? I think there's a lot of good ways to earn money. Of course, it's gonna be a little back and forth, but you kind of pick and choose what you want to do. And that's what a lot of people are doing after retirement, because they can't live off the money they get after, you know, they sign papers, retirement money, coming for however long, the scheduling and stuff like that. So that's what I would do. If I had worked with a company for many years, I'm trying to stay away from political things, so I just won't say the terms, but you get the drift. But yeah, that's what I would do. Amazon has expanded in many places, but I don't recommend Amazon warehouses. Long hours, day after day. I would just do... Oh yeah, another thing. If you guys ever did like Uber or Lyft, those are two common ones. You actually, by the end of the year, you can do a tax write-off, is what I heard. You may have to look it up, but do some more research. You can do tax return, tax write-off on your car mileage based on how far you drove for work, and you can keep track of it and then do some research and look how you can document that properly, and you can do a tax write-off. Yeah, because it's because you used your gas and your mileage for work. I think specifically car mileage, how far you drove, yada yada yada, that sort of thing. And yeah, or like your parking tickets. Let's say you park for work, you could make documentation of how much money you spent on parking each day, every week, every month, or that set of that year. You can do a tax write-off at the end. But that's what I was told by people who do delivery. I have some relatives who do like grocery delivery. They said, oh, you kind of want to go to the fancy stores. If someone's ordering from a very nice, kind of bougie store, you can go to one of those. They probably aren't buying too much. And yeah, for a while I was hustling, guys. I was hustling. I was doing as many things as I could until I got a job where it could be more full-time, more steady. On a realistic note. Had a cough there. Whoa! Nator Green redacted. I had a second call with a potential employer tomorrow. Congratulations! That's good! I love it when we get new opportunities. I'm happy you guys are looking at your careers, trying new things, doing interviews. I think interviews, the more interviews you get, the better practice you have at reading people, figuring out more about the cues of what to say, how to impress people, but also kind of being yourself. I don't think cookie cutter businessmen and women, you can go by the book as much as you want, but have you guys ever been asked silly little questions like, if you were a fruit, what fruit would you be? It's like, huh? Why does this matter? What does it matter if I was fruit or not? Some really odd questions. Just like, because they're trying to look for a vibe check, but I don't get it. I never understood those. I'm just like, why are you asking me this? Star Jeffrey Y64, hello! Wacky Mole, Live life peacefully, says E. Do you guys want to do some lore? We can do some lore deep dive and then watch some creepy videos I've been watching. Guys, I love the videos that don't tell you, you have to believe us. It's more of like, your interpretation could be anything. And it feels so nice because you kind of like let your brain go wild. You come home, de-stress from work, put on a video, click, watch some TV, find something cool and random. I watch like Slapcam or just people reacting to viral videos and start doing like some weird kind of theory lore. They go on a little tangent. It's so cool. Oh my. Okay, oh, my Alexa was about to do something weird. Okay, guys, say goodbye to Chapter 4, Safe Haven. We are gonna go check out some creepy videos. I'm gonna show you some crazy wild ones. Do you want to do Poppy lore? Oh, dear. Do you want to do some lore for Poppy Playtime? Or do you want to watch random creepy videos? Some of them are short. They're like maybe 10 minutes. Because I know watching an hour-long documentary about random things on the internet, my attention span is so short. I think I choose videos sporadically because I find it hard to focus. Oh wait, little baby. Boop. Gotta wear my child robot crown. Wacky Bowl 64, number 15 Burger King foot lettuce. That sounds delicious. 15-foot lettuce? That cannot be true. That cannot be real. Live like peaceful is laughing my butt off. Oh my gosh, what is that? Is that an innuendo? Don't know what that means. I don't understand. Is it a joke? Maybe? I think we're almost good. I keep coughing. I have this cold cough. Like when I breathe, I feel like I'm breathing in icy air. Alrighty, buddies. Oh, I forgot. You guys can come back down. Oh no, what is that? Okay, go back. You guys can come back down. You'll be right next to the tombstone. The babies get to sit on top of you. The children get to sit down. Boop, on the throne. Boop. Okay, we are prepared. We are ready. We're ready for some creepy videos. Yes. What is the most creepiest video you've seen online? We can go by theories. P.I. says, Spatoric works. Nator Green says creepy videos. Nator says, I don't know if I ever do this to you, but the guys sometimes, they ask how you would feel about working under a woman manager. Oh, actually, that's a very honest, good question. Sometimes female managers will treat, comparing a female manager compared to a male manager, depending on the personality and their work ethics, there is a difference, you know what I mean? Especially with the way people's brains work. A female brain versus a male brain. The manager would be looking at different skill sets you have. The female may be judging or critiquing your social skills or your mannerisms socially, while the male manager may be focused on more of like how much. Well, actually, I don't know. I think they're the same. I was like, wait a minute. I don't know. Autastic Weave says, I'm tired, boss. Am I your boss? You want to role play? Oh, is this about role playing? Oh. The Elden Lord says, I wonder where Boxy Boo is going to come in. Is he really? We did see a small version, like 2 baby ones. Okay, what were we looking for? We're looking for... Oh, that's right. Theory. Let's see. That's what it was. I said the word, game theory. And Alexa's cousin came up. That's what it was. Because both the tablet and my phone were like trying to react to what I said. Okay, theory about Is it? No. What is his name? I forgot. Hold on a second. I gotta go look it up real quick on my history, on my other history. Oh goodness. Where is he? There he is. I found him. I found him. His name is 𝑗_miss, guys. Go check him out if you're really bored and you want to distract yourself from the real world and you want to kind of go into a deep dive of chaos. So, 𝑗_miss weekly videos. He has 81 so far. Hi, I'm 𝑗_miss. Welcome to my channel. I react to the strangest things online. Started doing YouTube about 7 years ago with my own investigations, and now I'm working on shifting the channel to more of a react show, but may try different things too. I see. I shall see you. See you soon. So he kind of goes into what people document, like the weird drones in the sky, or weird shakes underground. And he just kind of asks good questions, or different bans, like TikTok ban theories, alien pod, woman claims mysterious being contacted her. I forgot which one it was. I think it's this one here. I binged so many times on this one. So she plays with the Ouija board. Oh, is it too small? So she plays with the Ouija board and she starts talking to a character or some sort of, you could say character named Seven. And so Seven was doing digital numbers and a lot of kind of different languages. And they were just asking silly questions. And then they documented pages worth of stuff from playing with the Ouija board. Now, a lot of people are hesitant on believing any information you get from playing with that. To think that Toys R Us sold Ouija boards to children is crazy. I mean, they sold it for years until they went out of business due to financial problems. Whoa, Wacky Wolf 64, the Russian sleep experiment. Oh my gosh, the drones strike again. There were tons of them going viral. People were like losing their minds, thinking that they were spaceships and stuff. But I mean, the interpretation is really up to you guys, because I feel like there's so many phenomenons going on. Everybody's so distracted by politics right now that they're not looking around at how the environment as well as the climate is drastically kind of going. It's everywhere. It's snowing in places it never has before. It's crazy. Nature Green says, I like truth stream media. Everything feels more credible because they are both actual journalists. Ooh. We'll take a look at them. It says, Nature Green, I'm trying to get ahead of potential questions they might ask me. Oh! I don't know if you should ask me. Actually, okay, here's one. Why? Okay, this is gonna sound like you're being a smart butt, but why should a female manager versus a male manager make the difference? You're hired for a manager position. Just do your job. Your job should not be in question of whether or not you do it better as female or male. Simply just perform the tasks as you're asked to and supervise. Like, I'm such a smart butt. I'm holding back all the time. I'm such a smart butt. Oh. I hold back, especially on interviews. It's like, well, duh. Just holding it in so much. Rizuki! Hello! Live Like Peacefully says, yeah, I heard of that years ago. I don't mess with none of that stuff. No, like, my family has messed with the Ouija board, and then they had to throw away items because, like, the table was possessed for a while. It would shake randomly, and it would, like, throughout the night, it would just, you hear a lot of banging. And you would think it would be a person in the kitchen, but it was just the table. It just kept moving around. Like someone was trying to toss it over. It was insane. Scary. Whoa. It says, Nator says, or you trust their judgment in appointing them to the position. Muerto says, my job has a high turnover. I have had both managers. It has both managers to me. It's all dependent on the individual's personality. Yes. I don't think... I think, you know what I think? Media has affected whether or not people are good enough for a job based on defining factors like gender, and it really shouldn't be. Oh, that's why it's so tiny. I need to make it bigger. I need to make it bigger! Why is it so tiny? That is better, guys. Now it's the full size it needs to be. But yes. They shouldn't... If they ask those questions, you gotta ask yourself, is that the work environment you want to be in? Do you want to be in a work environment where people are constantly... everything's by labels? I feel like that destroys people's work credibility. But I think for a long time, people felt the pressure to meet the demands of the present-day media, but media changes so much all the time. You can't really rely on it. The only thing you can rely on is your experiences and what your focus should be. You want to make sure you're comfortable in the workspace and not having to change your whole personality just to... You know what I mean? I mean, work is work. You have... I'm not prepared to answer these questions. Autistic Weave says, oh, you say, what? I got possessed by the booty tickle demon? What? Live Life Peacefully says, based on how you work, not your looks. Media is screwing the modern era. Yes. Isn't that crazy? People did lip fillers. They did butt fillers. And some people got screwed over and they got cement in their butt, and then they had to try to sue the doctor. The doctor takes off with their money. I think if you do plastic surgery, as long as you're happy, but also consider the aging process. Never remove the fat deposit in your face, because eventually as you get older, naturally your body will lose these fat. The fat in your face will slowly diminish because of aging. Yeah, so your face will go from little pudgy to like maybe a lot longer. But it's irreversible. You know what I mean? It's scary. Nature great! They said it's a small team. The company's only 30 people. Oh, be careful, Nator Green. Make sure you do a background check on the company, the organization. I actually almost got tricked into working for a fraudulent company, like 2 to 3 different occasions. I got contacted. It seemed too good to be true. They were asking me weird questions like, what kind of phone device do you have? What kind of computer do you have? Because it was like a remote job. But yeah, some of these places, they're frauds. They're fraudsters. And they want to, like, they make you do a down payment. You have to pay this amount for the company supplies. They make you pay for it. And it's like, what? I gotta pay for it. So that's the kind of conversation and interviews I had. It was so weird. And thankfully I had family to review it. And they all did a deep dive on the company. And they're like, no, they're not credible. They party a lot on social media. It's not real. It's a fake company. They're lying. And this was all through the popular job posting Indeed. Indeed is for jobs that you can go check out. That's how I got in touch with the company I work with now. But yeah, I've had weird ones like that. Or people, their profile pictures were very... like I was about to sign up to work for a club or something when they were like in finance or banking. It was weird. It's like, you should not have that profile pic. You look a little, slummy. And then that's just so... oh my gosh. So many incidences where I could have been taken and sold off somewhere. I had no idea. It's hard to understand whether or not they're credible. Because they can talk to you with this confidence and go on about stuff and really sell it to you. But yeah, 3 occasions. I almost got, I almost got bamboozled. Saiko says, yup, I have to be careful with stuff like that. Yeah, there's fake jobs. There's fake companies, like fake job listings on Indeed. I can vouch. I can raise my hand and be like, yep, I was one of them. I was one of the people who actually thought it was legit. It should have been more obvious, but I looked at job reviews. You can look it up on Glassdoor, look up job reviews, and people were saying for like these different companies, especially one of them. Well, we won't give a name to the company. I don't think that's important. But people were saying that they party a lot. It's a bunch of men that work there. Then you got your female manager. She's a little sleazy. And you have to go to all these events. They spend their money. It's weird. It was weird. They were looking for a female administrative assistant. I almost took it. I can't believe that. If it wasn't for the job reviews, I would have probably taken it. And I probably would not be in the best mental health right now. Nature Agrees has met. Well, I met them in person at a business convention, so I'm sure they're real. Just be careful, please. And don't drink anything that's not a closed container like a water bottle. Don't drink anything that's like an open cup or something. Just be careful. I know that sounds ridiculous, but even now I still am careful about what I eat or what I drink or what I'm offered. Of course, you don't want to be rude, but you want to eat everything, right? Oh, but I'm such a foodie. Autistic Weep. Why they give serial killers cool names? Like, wait, what? Why they give serial killers cool names? Like, if I was a killer and they called me the Tiny Peter Man, I would not kill. Autistic Weeb. Let me see. Where's Autistic Weeb? That's weird. Autistic Weeb, I can read your comment, but I can't find it in the listing. You're glitching out. I have to find you. No, Autistic Weeb. Live Life Peacefully says, gotta be careful out there. Play piano solos. Hello. Is that a little dinosaurus? Saiko says, well, fake reviews are also a thing, so that could also be something to keep in mind. It's hard. Nature Green says, why did it specify that they needed a female administrator? I don't know. I saw the reviews and I checked out their social media for the company and they were party goers. Like, the actual footage was from the company, you know, showcasing their events. They like to drink and go hardcore on root beer. We'll call it root beer. It's not actually root beer. But yeah, no, there was enough evidence on their media platform for their organization. I can't remember if they were a small organization or a company, because I know those are two different things. Live Life Peacefully says, misleading information and scams, it's something that comes with common these days. Muerto says, day is a thing that requires certain gender and racial ratios employed. In today's world, a bit, but hopefully maybe not. I think it should be based on your work performance, your experience. It shouldn't really be about that. It should kind of just be about what you can bring to the table, you know? Tyler and the Happy Tree Friends, Avengers, says, are you doing okay today? I think so. Let's jump into a video. I'm kind of getting sad. Job hunting's so difficult, and sometimes you have to have, like, multiple jobs. But I'm trying to figure out why Autistic Weeb Buddies, why your comments aren't showing. Where are you? I need to find you. Go to settings. I don't know. I gotta figure out what happened to Autistic Weeb. I see you on my... Oh, actually, we can see you right here. We can see you on the chat here. Weird. Autistic Weeb says, I'm cutting the weird out. Oh! Tyler says, head pats, thank you. Yeah, let's go into something else. I'm feeling depressed now. Messenger from the future. This is the weird one with the Ouija board. Are you ready to be spooked? It's kind of cool the way he goes about it. It's not too much pressure on the weird, you know, like the unknown. You know, like the, what do they call it? The tinfoil hat?
So the weirdness... never stops. Since November last year, A lot of people have been getting this weird feeling as if there's something off. I don't know what it is. You don't know what it is. Your mom doesn't know what it is. No one knows what it is, but it's as if there's something off. And 2025 literally feels.
Psycho says Autistic Weeb is only in live chat section, not top chat for some reason. Nature Green says if they don't pay me enough to live on, they clearly don't value me. Pianosaurus says hew 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 hew. Oh, that's funny. Pianosaurus. I feel like we should have battled Pianosaurus. At least, like, you know, run away from him or something. Yes, be prepared to be scared!
As if we're living in a different dimension or a parallel universe.
That song is copyrighted. Look, guys, it's a pyramid on a mountain!
Lady comes along. This is 𝑘𝒊𝒍𝒏. She's been uploading videos since last week and she's been going viral. Everyone's talking about it.
Is no one talking about that she has Sailor Moon as her PFP profile pic? Sailor Moon goes hard, everyone. It does. Low-key, it's a pretty cute throwback anime from the... I think the 90s? I wouldn't say 80s, right? That's too long ago.
And she's been going viral. Everyone's talking about it. Actually, she's freaking a lot of people out with this supposed conversation that she's having with this entity called Seven.
Contact 3, that's us, fails 20.
And number 7 is actually one of my favorite numbers. It is. I love the number 7. I know magical 8 number. I know 8's a magical number. Should I adjust this? Why does the chat come out so blurry? Stiff doggy booty. Nature Green says, never saw Sailor Moon. Really? I watched Sailor Moon growing up because it was one of the introduction animes I watched as a kid. It's family friendly. It's not like, you know, one of those, very saucy animes. They did have a few of those, though, too.
29,149 days after Contact 1. 4,324 days in your future, which is May 27th, 2025.
So this thing is making crazy predictions about something that's about to happen in May 2025.
What do you think it could be? Before he starts... I'm sorry. That's a horrible shot of you. That's better. That's so much better. What do you think could happen? What do you think they're gonna say? The conspiracy theory. Pianosaurus gonna get feet! Feet! Nature Green says 7,000 is my favorite number. For real? So 8's the lucky infinity number. 7's just a lucky number. 6 is the demonic number, but not really. 4 is the death number. Nature Green says nothing. Nothing's gonna happen? Are you sure that's your guess? There is nothing to all this.
Something that's about to happen in May 2025. And at first I thought this is ridiculous. This is a LARP or a fake story to grab attention. But the deeper I went into this, the more I found this bizarre connection with this theory that the orbs, the alien orbs that are supposedly coming from the ocean, are actually not coming from the ocean. They're actually leaving Earth for some reason.
The creator of the video that I tagged below said something that is actually terrifying. She said, what if the aliens are not coming? They're leaving.
Then there's...
Do you think they were aliens? I honestly wouldn't care, and I don't know. If I saw one of those... If I saw another species getting, you know, other than what we're familiar with. Reptilian people. Fish people. I don't care. Are you shopping for groceries too? Ah, cool. We're twinsies. And I would go about my way like nothing. I don't think people would care. Oh, but guess what? There was a movie. I forgot. I think it's called... The movie is called... Is it called Sophia? Or was it Tyler? So there's a movie where they did an introduction kind of featuring the alien. It was an interesting film about an old man who has an alien that crashes in his backyard. He has some farmland. No one believes him. They think he's crazy. His daughter starts trying to get him to go to a mental institution because he's older. He's an older guy. And so I think he calls the alien... Is it Sophia? No, Jules! The movie's called Jules. And so Jules is the name of the alien creature. And they're kind of naked, but they got no parts, no distinction. So Jules, this fictional movie, follows an older man who starts to communicate and socialize more with his, you know, with his neighbors. He's kind of in solitude. I think his wife had passed away in the story. So he kind of just, you know, in his old age, retired, everything. So he wishes his daughter would reach out to him more, and he's kind of lonely being by himself. Yeah, you don't think about how lonely your parents get when one of them dies. Then everything changes. Yeah. I think when you're young, in your 20s, 30s, you don't think about dying alone until you get much older. And you start to consider how isolated it can feel, you know, that sort of thing. Need to agree, bro. Pianosaurus says, I'm your local meme player. Psycho says, freeze frames always show the worst. I know. But yeah, Jules, look up the movie 𝑗EWELS. It's such a good one. Well, they featured Jules. They had people dressed up as, you know, the alien. And they had them walking around New York. And I think this was back in 2018. That's when the movie was featured. I had to double check real quick. Let me double check my facts, because we all know I'm a sporadic little fox. Oh, my face! It's so serious. Looking up the movie, Jules. I feel like I have ice breath. I keep coughing. Jules, the alien movie. Let's see who can reach it first. Alien movie. Who's a much savvier texture? You guys versus Sprinkles. Jules 2023. A sci-fi comedy. UFO crash lands in the backyard of Milton, which is the actor Ben Kingsley, a man living in a quiet life in a small Pennsylvania town. The alien, who Milton names Jules, J-U-L-E-S, I spelled it wrong, is a vegetarian who eats apple slices. Milton develops a close bond with the alien, Jules, but things get complicated when their neighbors discover the alien and the government becomes involved. Milton, along with two neighbors, who are infatuated with him, by the way. Yeah, they're like love interest. Find connection and meaning in life thanks to the unexpected visitor. Jules. That's right. 2023! Jules the Alien movie. New York. What did they call it? Advertisement. They actually had people dressed up as Jules back in 2023. And they were walking around. And nobody was bothered. They thought it was cool. Something like that. It was kind of just a hype for the movie. Yeah! Oh my gosh, they did! Aliens in New York. They had a shirt on. But yeah, they were like these alien-looking humanoids. Back August 12th, 2023. Someone did a TikTok. And nobody was bothered. They just kind of accepting, kind of cool. You should see the reactions with like Jules walking around. Of course, they had to protect the actors from like getting harassed or something. But yeah, an actual thing. So August 20-something, 2023, the movie came out. Look up New York footage, Jules, advertisement. Pianosaurus, I want to see a meme. He doesn't play for us. No, he doesn't. He dies. Doey eats him.
There's this bizarre connection with Aleister Crowley's gray alien entity that he talked to, the alien pods.
You guys, I know we're supposed to be scared of this guy, but not really. I mean, historically, do you remember how on documentaries about how they reshape the heads of people to help their skull elongate in order for their brain to develop and be much larger? Because they believed that that was a beauty standard. So you see that throughout history, that there were some people with a big giant head formation, kind of like Megamind. Yeah, this guy looks like Megamind. It is not very scary.
He talked to the alien pod.
And this, I want to eat and try that. I know nobody's thinking like that, but I mean, hear me out, guys. Just hear me out. Eating an alien egg? Nobody else interested? Psycho's its forehead. Yeah, I got a big old forehead. Pianosaurus locked in alien. Live life peacefully. Says, thanks for the stream, Sprinkles. I gotta go. Oh, thank you for coming. Oh. Pianosaurus, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's an alien. Oh, my goodness. Sorry, hopefully, let me know if you want to skip out on the aliens.
Odds. And this magnetic pole shift that's already happening.
So we live in Florida on the Panhandle, and this is what we're dealing with right now. It has been snowing for 5 hours straight.
This is the wildest thing I think I've ever experienced. Oh my god, so wild.
I've never seen it snow in Florida, like, ever.
Snowing for 5 hours straight.
This is the wildest thing I think I've ever experienced.
So this is really wild because it connects a bunch of things that people have never connected before. So let's start with the basic, and let's start with her first video where she explains how this all started. It was uploaded 2 days ago. Fingers crossed it's just a ghost trolling me.
So given the state of the world right now, I feel compelled to share with TikTok something I don't talk about very often, that because it makes me sound insane.
I understand.
And I don't know if it's real or not, or what it is, but basically since 2013, me and my husband have essentially been talking to something on a Ouija board that goes by the name of Seven, who has been telling us that the world is going to May 27th, 2025.
Oh my.
And I have pages and pages and pages of...
Nature Green says, Aleister Crowley should not be held in regard. He was an evil person, not being ironic or anything. Who is that? Aleister Crowley. Were they a serial killer? You guys, we'll go on a serial killer tangent. You got me started. That's exactly what we're doing after this one. I just thought this video was interesting. We can laugh at it. We can goof about it. Give me your jokes, if you have any, about the Ouija board. But yeah, well, Aleister Crowley sounds familiar, the last name, but I don't know. Serial killer? We'll have to do some research on that guy.
Of our correspondence with this thing, like pages and pages and pages, and I have it here raw, just what I've written down, and I have it on Google Docs. It comes out to like 80 some pages.
So she's obviously going to show some of the pages that she has of these conversations, but I was taking a look at the comments and I saw this from Tina. While anyone realized that May 27, 2025 is a palindrome, and also 7 in the middle. Huh. So she continues on to explain how they're not witches, they're not experienced in Ouija boards, but they're doing this because it was kind of fun, and the fact that this thing was talking to them in binary codes, Sumerian, and other languages, so they were compelled to continue on talking to this thing. And so she proceeds to show some of the conversations as she was taking notes of.
So it does stuff like speak in binary. By speak, I mean, you know, it's giving us ones and zeros to write down on the Ouija board. I'm recording this, and in the moment, we have no idea what this means. We Googled it later. This is, again, July 2013. And it turns out it's binary, but it's backwards binary. So in this way, it meant nothing, but when we reversed the numbers, it meant hello, because it does that a lot. It speaks backwards.
That's...
What do you guys... Has anyone ever played the Ouija board? I haven't. I just thought I'd give you guys the opportunity, since it's the topic at hand, if you wanted to share your creepy stories that you heard of growing up, or if you yourself has participated in Ouija boards. Autistic Weep says, schizophrenia, lore. You think so? I mean, we didn't get to see them play the Ouija board. Also, the creepy part is their videos get taken down for some reason. Nature Green says he was a Satanist. Just don't get into that stuff. Me? I probably couldn't. I don't think I have the heart for it. Satanic work. I think it's the satanic rituals that kind of turned me off. I'm like, I don't know about suffering and sacrifices. I think I'm good.
It's not good.
This is where it gets really crazy. So this
says, 𝒕𝒂𝒌𝒆, 𝒕𝒂𝒍𝒍, in a way, learn well, feel in a way. PP, tell people. Tell about Ouija. Oh, that's her question. Their question is, in brackets, right? It is coming fire, yes. Stop it. Is yes, sun exploding? No, some... Oh, that's their question. No, some result, okay. Oh, this is where they start talking about, the bombs. Chimichanga bombs, but the real ones, like the big ones. Yeah, if the steps are taken... lines like 97632. She has really good handwriting compared to me. I have chicken scratch handwriting. If I left a note, I I went this way and you guys were looking for me, it would look pretty bad. It's like, what did Sprinkles say? Not this way? No, this way! I misspelled and it's all scraggly on paper. Yeah, she's really good handwriting. They still fly. Through the stars, they still fly. Spirits? Born only through. Lynxie, yo! What's up, Lynxie? I couldn't find my tinfoil hat. Oh, I gotta find my tinfoil hat. Foil? There it is! Alright, guys, to start our journey, I am now a chocolate kiss. I'm a chocolate kiss now, guys. Eat me. Oh, I would love to be a chocolate kiss. They have so many flavors.
This was, I guess, the day before, because we got kind of addicted. So it speaks also in backwards languages that we don't speak. We don't speak it forwards, we don't speak it backwards. This is, I believe it was Latin. I believe it means salutations or something like that. I have all the details in my Google Doc. But this is kind of the way it speaks. Spooky, weird stuff. This is where it gets really weird. We've learned through all this communication that according to Seven, there are 5 groups. We're the third contact. Contact 1 failed 24,825 days ago. So from this date, we did the math. That comes out to August 6th, 1945. That is the date that the first atomic bomb dropped.
Oh my gosh. So once again, we have this situation where entities or aliens are telling us humans not to use nuclear stuff.
I mean, duh, right? If you use a bomb, what do you think was gonna happen? It's like, if I stand right here and watch the explosive, I'm sure I'll be fine without protective gear. It's like, duh! If you saw the way it reacts with its radiation, duh! You're gonna die. Have you not seen what happens to a hot dog when you use it inside of a microwave? That thing explodes. Okay guys, I've exploded so many hot dogs in the microwave. I'm like, okay, this setting is fine. And then I walk away and I'm like, oh, I'm doing some stuff. I come back and the poor little hot dog's in pieces. Yeah, that's why you don't stick your head inside of a moving microwave, because that is what happens to your... It has to do with the water molecules inside of the food and your body. It starts bubbling up and getting pretty fierce, and before you know it, it gets disfigured by the high heat temperature. So you go! Conspiracy sprinkles, yes. I should bring out my hands too and be like, gotta bring out my hands. Gotta get into it. Lynxie says I'll get my Luigi hat. Do I have a Luigi? I don't. Wait, did I spell that wrong? I did. What if I just put hat? I have detective hats. Hat illustration. What is that? What was I looking for? Hands. I wish I could just summon them at will. Which one will do? What if I put arm? Oh, I got some other ones. But not the one I was looking for. Sussy hands? No! We'll put Ophelia. Well, I got this one. I don't want to use the sussy hand. I'll get in trouble. Alright, guys. This is me in my move. Oh, no. Conspiracies. Yes, for sprinkles. Ha ha ha. Ah ha ha. Oh, stuck to my face. Get down. What do you think, guys? Are you down for this? We're gonna go down the rabbit hole now.
And historically, it has been known that certain sites and experiments and tests have been actually sabotaged by aliens or UFOs. This is not the first time something like this happens. It's as if they're always giving out warnings not to use this kind of stuff. So searching...
Oh my gosh! Lynxie says, Sprinkles, calm down, dude. You're overreacting. Standing this close to explosive is not that bad. It gets blown up by a giant chimichanga bomb. Do I have a sound effect for that? And our poor buddy Lynxie was flown away by The giant chimichanga bomb. Chimichangas are really good. I was so addicted to them growing up. I love the frozen ones, but making them at home tastes so much better because you can add, you know, flavors, spices compared to like store-bought ones. But damn, was I addicted. Every day, chimichanga from the freezer.
For this topic over here, I found a bunch of videos that may actually suggest that there's something up with this. It's coming from 𝑯𝑦𝑵. Take a look at this.
These hands were stolen, Cycle. It's been confirmed. I chopped them off, and now they're mine. They're all mine! I have a collection of hands. Big, strong ones with muscles attached to them. Small, dainty ones. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Wait, hold on a second. If I move over, and I adjust this, if I make a minimal adjustments, and I move back, perfect. Alright, proceed!
Wow. No blinking lights. November 2024. It's not a coincidence that they're seen over US, UK, and Russia. It's probably related to nuclear phenomena. Yeah. This one's from 2009, West Virginia. Not sure if this is a real video though, but it's really similar to what we're seeing right now all over the world.
That's crazy. What do you think these orbs are? They look like parachutes. Why is the footage always poor quality? I don't understand, but have you guys ever taken a look at when people find footage of serial killers trying to get away with their crime in Europe? Like, their cameras are so top-notch. Like, why? Why? Not every country has good camera footage. It's like the most grainiest, poor quality you've ever seen. And they wonder why nobody can catch the bad guy. It's like, well, duh, fix your cameras. Especially at night, have you guys noticed cellular devices have the worst quality when taking photos at night? I mean, having a camera, you don't have to have constant software updates. I mean, maybe modern day cameras connected to Bluetooth, you have to do like a software update on the camera. But I don't know, that doesn't make any sense, does it? I mean, your phone has multiple camera lenses, but still takes really bad quality photos. And the updates for different phones like Apple or even Android, it feels like it tends to make it much worse. Especially when they come out with a whole new brand new phone. Conspiracies. I think someone tried to sue Apple because they saw an update and they proved that the software of Apple updates was making their phone worse. And they could prove it. And I think they got some money out of it too. Autistic Way Bro source is Twitter! I mean, Twitter has a lot now. Twitter has news. Twitter has everything. You're entertained 24/7. You cry. You scream. You get angry. It has everything. I thought I saw someone standing at my door, but there's no one there. Spooky. Linksy says, I stand 1 inch away from the explosion. Damn Queen gets blown away. Drama Queen!
Very similar. Very similar. There's also this article over here. And I guess this happened a lot in November and December. And there's also this very interesting that happened back in November. So as you can see in this video, the fighter jet is the white blinking light. And the red one is a drone or an orb.
Oh.
Look at that. That is no airplane.
You know, it kind of shows that it's whatever this unidentified object is. I don't want to say UFO, I just want to say unidentified object. Ignore the fact that it's flying. But it's interesting it mimics the others, knowing exactly that it's kind of like a social cue in the space of the air. Well, because the blinking tells airplanes that you're present in the atmosphere and that, you know, where you are, so that way there's no collisions and things like that.
Not a drone. That is real quick. We got this guy over here talking about a very interesting story.
In 1967, I was a first lieutenant stationed at Malmstrom Air Force Base, Montana. Sometime in the evening hours on March 24th, I received a call from one of my topside guards, the flight security controller, stating that they had been observing an object, a red glowing object hovering just above our front gate. I went to wake my...
You guys, is it weird that I theorize it's an organism? What if, in fact, it's not a ship? Because we're little, believe it or not. They had bones. I mean, we have giant dinosaur bones, right? So there had to be giant people, because we hear about Goliath, the story of Goliath and the giant. Or was Goliath the giant? What was the giant's name? Was it just giant? But anyway, but I think it's a giant organism. I don't think it's a ship, or we think of things in the sky that fly have to be man-made. But then you got birds, you got seagulls. What if it was just some giant organism and that we're not accustomed to it, but it hibernates and doesn't fly anymore because, you know, we got a lot of air pollution and air traffic? But what if it's just some giant weird blob? If we get too close to it, you die. If you saw that movie that came out, I think it was, what was it called? Was it called Weird? It's something about a weird tornado, but it turns out to be an alien. What was that movie called? Oh gosh, so spooky in my face. Movie... Not holes. Movie about aliens. Was it called Weird, or was it called Go Home? And it had a monkey in it. A monkey tear woman's face off. I don't trust Manchichis. They're too violent for me. The woman who was mauled by a 200-pound ape? The tragic story of Travis, the chimp, and Charles. What? Gordy! Gordy the chimp scene from the movie Nope. There you go. The common theme between the chimp and the alien is that you can't tame wild animals. They will revert to their natural selves. Nope, the movie. Gordy the chimp scene. Gordy was the remaining survivor. Nope, that's what it's called. Nope movie. Back 2022. Horror sci-fi. It's about 2 hours long, 10 minutes. A man and his sister discover something sinister in the skies above their California horse ranch, while the owner of the nearby theme park tries to profit from the mysterious otherworldly phenomenon. They were feeding it cows. What is the point of the movie Nope? The film has been described as containing themes related to the spectacle and exploitation. GQ, Garrick D. Kennedy, wrote that Nope is a movie about spectacle. More specifically, our addiction to spectacle. Nope is about holding a mirror up to us all and our inability to look away from drama or peril. It says, is the movie Nope scary? Ultimately, you really have to be open-minded going to this movie. In respect to the genre, Nope isn't a horror. It's more of a thriller, but more of a blend of some sci-fi, mystery, comedy, and luckily no romance. Oh yeah, it isn't. It's about a brother and a sister, and then Gordy, the guy who has like this cool little attraction place with the alien that comes in. And it looks like a spaceship, but really it's a giant organism. It kind of looks like a woman's uterus. I don't know if anybody else had that commentary, but that was me as I watched the movie Nope. Towards the end, spoiler alert. It looked like a giant uterus, like the organ inside of a woman. It was not the butterfly, but the organ with, you know, the tubing. You know, what I'm currently dealing with this month, this time of the month. That's right, guys. I need my hot water bottle bag, but I don't have it on me. It takes too long to heat up the water. Then you gotta clean it out with vinegar. I think it's white distilled vinegar, so it doesn't stain or leave like... Because regular apple cider vinegar will stain sometimes. You get little gooeys in it. So you're better off with white distilled vinegar because it's clear. It's like high filtered vinegar water. It doesn't stain or leave any squishies. Because apple cider vinegar has some squishies. So you go! Oh, lol! Conrail666! I will return to chat March 1st. Thank you, Sprinkles. You are frozen. No! I missed lost you, but I know you have to go back to your studies. That is very important, Conrail. But we'll see you soon. I'm happy you got to say hello. Petey Hobbit, spoilers. Yes, I love spoilers. Nature Green says Goliath was a giant man. So it was Goliath. Goliath was the giant. Psycho says, is that a Tic Tac shaped one? Oh, the alien thing? It kind of does. It looks like a giant pill. But I do think it's a giant organism. Kind of like the cell from your biology books. I think it's one giant floating cell. Yeah. And it uses vibrations to move around. Believe it or not, but vibrations are... I mean, vibrations cause earthquakes, right? Or we say earthquakes cause vibrations? Something like that. Yeah. They say magic was just using sound, because sound can produce so much. If you produce a certain type of sound, it can cause environmental changes. There has been a study about frequencies. Vibrations and frequencies. Yes. Oh, there's another video I have to show you. I still gotta show you. Can I do it now? I think I have shown it to you before. But I kind of want to do it now. I don't know if they'll let me show you. They gotta let me show you.
So the
Wait, no, we lost our... Hold on. We did not lose our placement. Okay, guys. Well, I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you about the guy who made the sun inside of a tiny tube.
Security controller stating that they had been observing an object, a red glowing object hovering just above our front gate. I went to wake my commander, Fred Mywald, who was taking a rest break. Started to tell him about the phone call, and just as I told him, our missile began going into what's called a no-go condition or unlaunchable. Essentially, they were disabled.
So whatever these things are, if they're humans from the future, or if they're aliens from another planet, they do not seem to like certain technology and it being used for nefarious reasons. And as I continue watching this woman's video, I found out that something is going to happen in May 2020.
Nature Green! A helicopter does not fly. It vibrates so violently. Curse this cough. The helicopter does not fly. It vibrates so violently the ground rejects it. So dumb. Oh no. Nature Green. A winky face. Oh my gosh. Why does that make me think of birds that do the you know how birds do little dances, and that's called their mating ritual dances? The bird vibrated so violently, it scared the female away. Or it attracted her. Oh my gosh, birds, man. Their whole competition for love. Even like the penguins and their pebbles. Bring them a beautiful pebble, then they know you're the one. That's so weird. Can you imagine if we had the ritual of bringing each other gifts and that determined whether or not you got to marry them? I'm sure that's a thing in dating, right? As they take you out to dinner and stuff. But what if I want to go on a picnic? What if I want to go and make food? We both make lunch and we go out on a picnic or something. We go hiking and then we go to a nice spot and have a picnic. I don't know about the hiking part. I take that out. I'm really bad. If I'm bad at hiking, I don't do it often, so your body has to get accustomed to it and the change of atmosphere, especially if you're going up a mountain. Whoa! Petey Hobbit, conspiracy theory, Sprinkles should team up with Alex Jones. Would be a heck of a stream. No! I don't think, I mean, a foxy anime girl brain with Alex Jones. Who's Alex Jones? Who is that? Is that some sort of famous inspector? No, investigator. There you go. Oh my gosh, my brain. My brain's heating up with this tinfoil hat. It's melting.
25 in relation to nuclear technology. But before I show you guys, let's watch the rest of her video.
It goes on to say Contact 2 succeeded 18,534 days ago, which was August, I think that's 17th, 1962. I think that had something to do with JFK and the Bay of Pigs. I'd have to look at my doc, but historically, Contact 3, that's us, fails 29,149 days after Contact 1. 4,324 days in your future, which is May 27th.
Wait, the music isn't copyrighted, is it? I gotta skip through it, so I'm sorry, lady. We'll have to read it. Excuse me, I burped. Which is later says... Okay, good. I hopefully that music wasn't copyrighted. I know the one here with the pyramid, that was probably copyrighted. I'm not doing those copyright strikes, guys. I'm avoiding them as much as possible.
Just a second here. Let's take a look at these dates. So October 24th, 1962. Okay.
Okay, your music, I'm sorry.
Possibly. This is again something to do with nuclear. Huh.
Okay, we'll read it together. What happened October 24th, 1962? Ask ChatGPT. I think that's how you call it. I've never used it before, but I heard you can get some really good information out of it. Basically, kind of like almost like a database finder. So it says a pivotal date during the Cuban beep crisis, because we have to be careful about what we say together. A 13-day confrontation between the USA and the Union over the placement of beep 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 in Cuba. I'm gonna totally just start bringing out the whiteout and just smearing it everywhere. You guys have eyes. You can fill in the blanks. I'm not getting in trouble. Key events on October 24th, 1962. But it's history. You should be able to read history like it is, right? So why would it be a problem? I don't know. It's like YouTube tries to censor a lot of things, but there's YouTube Kids for a reason. And they have History Channel on here for God's sake. Enforcement of the USA naval quarantine. Yes, I'm gonna pronounce it like that because I wanna. USA's Navy began actively enforcing a quarantine blockade around Cuba to prevent the redacted ships carrying additional redacted components of supplies from reaching the island. The quarantine was declared October 22nd and 24th. October 24th marked the day when redacted ships approaching the quarantine line were warned and monitored closely. Redacted ships turned back. See, this is why people forget about history when they try to destroy it and completely take it away from you, right? I mean, think about it. If they don't make it accessible for you to learn documented historical events, then how are we supposed to reflect and do better? But you know why I'm really doing this, right? I'm doing it so I don't get in trouble. It's still here now. Some redacted ships heading towards Cuba changed course or slowed down to avoid crossing the USA naval blockade. So this was a big event. I was not born, by the way. I was not born around this time, so I have no idea. This is a refresher. Nator Green! I like the AIs. GPT and Claude AI are my favorite. We gotta play with AI now. I gotta write that down. Should we play with AI? We can play with Claude. Who's Claude? Sounds like a vampire. Petey Hoppa says he's a conspiracy theorist. Also coined the phrase, they're making the freaking, the freaky frog. Lol. The dogs are going crazy. They made the frog gay, but gay happy. Saiko says, spare us copyright. Yes, please. Spare us copyright. I'm not doing that. In my earlier days, I got copyrighted all the time because I didn't understand how it worked. But now I do. Oh, no! Stop with your music. I'll read it. Interesting. So there's been 7, the entity. It could just be what it's giving out. These warnings. Now let's take a look at May 27th. I think he's still playing the music right now and the dogs are going nutty. Okay, we're... Oh, no, wait. Does it go back? What's going to happen May 27th? Asian Athletics Championship. We're gonna, should I play music? I don't know if Mario music goes good with this, but we're probably gonna have to play music. Oh! Okay. The Asian Athletics Championships, this continental event, is set to take place May 27th to May 31st, 2025. Oh! Are you guys gonna go watch the sports team? I usually don't. I'm not a big sportsy person. And it says... Santa Clarita City Council meeting scheduled for 6 p.m. at the Santa Clara City Council chambers. Not very familiar with that. Purdue University men's golf. The team is expected to participate in the NCAA National Championships at the Omni La Costa Resort and Spa Champions Course in Carlsbad, California. Cultural observances, National Sunscreen Day. What? National Sunscreen Day? That's cool. Always use sunscreen to not get skin cancer, yes. A day to raise awareness about the importance of protecting your skin from harmful UV rays. If not, you end up you age much faster, so please hydrate and make sure you sit in the shade and drink some water. Or eat some fruit, because fruit is also hydrating. National Grape Popsicle Day. Celebrating the refreshing treat as the weather warms. I wonder if his music is over now. Probably not, right?
Oh my. International Conference on Stakeholder Engagement for Nuclear Power Programs. So there's also this one in Abu Dhabi.
World Utilities Congress. Dates May 27, 29, 2025. Location Abu Dhabi, UAE. Forgive me, I butchered. You may spank me. Spanky! While not exclusively focused on nuclear power, the Congress brings together the global leaders and experts from the utilities sector, including those involved in redacted energy. Curse you, YouTube. Why? To discuss the latest developments, challenges, and future strategies in the industry. Ah! I'm low battery! You guys are low battery! I gotta charge you. If not, you'll die. There. It says, focus on latest developments, challenges, and future strategies in the industry. These events provide opportunities for professionals and stakeholders in the nuclear, redacted, power sector to engage, share knowledge, and discuss advancements and challenges in the field. You know what would be scary? If they accidentally had something go off during their meeting? Or someone intentionally has something go off? You know what I mean? Like, accidents happen. They should be very careful to make sure everything's disconnected. Sure, do share your research, but make sure nothing is in the process of being completely active. My gosh. Saiko! Oh! I love your head pads. I gotta get an animation for that. That'd be so nice if you guys could trigger it.
Where it's not exclusively focused on nuclear power, but it's a congress that brings together global leaders to discuss nuclear energy and the developments, challenges, and future strategies in the industry. Okay, so this is really interesting. Let's take a look at what happens next.
And then, you know, here's some like ancient Sumerian thrown in there just for fun. Again, had no idea what we were writing in the moment, but we later looked it up and kind of broke out the letters and realized we'd written down things like, you know, referencing the mountain or mother goddess, reach the mountain in Sumerian.
Gosh, wait a second here. Okay, so this is what it means.
Let's start reading.
Okay.
Alright. Oh no, I didn't go back.
Second here.
So then... Ah, he's so fast. Okay. Sunday could be linked to a mountain, a common theme in Mesopotamian mythology, or high place. Medu may refer to the word speech or even measure in some interpretations of Sumerian. Possible meaning. If interpreted as a phrase, might mean something like voices of the mountain, deities of the sacred heights, speakers of the mountain. The exact meaning would depend on the context in which the phrase is used. It could symbolize a cosmic duality, heaven and earth, a representation of communication of divine power through sacred heights as mountains were often viewed as a piece of a connection between the gods and the humans. How would you feel if a Ouija board started talking in different languages? Would you go through the effort of writing it down? I feel like most people laugh about it and just carry on. But I think it's kind of cool and admirable that a person, well, two people, it was a wife and a husband, the TikToker there, her and her husband were playing with the Ouija board, and they actually took the time to write it down, considering what it could be translating. And because of that, we got a cool little story. I think she said she had this track since 2013, so it had been years in the making before she had the confidence of sharing. And I don't blame her if she thought she would look kind of cuckoo-cuckoo. Like, that makes sense. The internet's pretty wild. You get all sorts of stuff. But I mean, it's just a theory for now.
Means it has something to do with the gods, sky, earth, and the mountains. Let's take a look at this. Could it be a warning? Message to reach the mountains. So this is what it said.
So we're gonna read this, yes.
So this is what it said.
Yes, it's possible to interpret as a warning or directive seek the mountains, particularly in the context of ancient Sumerian symbolism. Here's why this interpretation might work. I don't want to misread it as divine forces, as represents in the heavens and cosmic authority, while embodies the earth and fertility, particularly mountains, as sacred and protective spaces. Well, actually, my ancestors lived in the mountains. Yes, we, in a certain part down south, I can't give you my location, in the deep south, they lived in the mountains as farmers, and they eventually traveled out up north, and eventually, you know, they settled, and they got regular jobs, but yeah, they were farmers. My ancestors were. They were pig farmers, which is why I'm not allergic to eating pig. I'm allergic to eating cow, chicken, turkey, but pig. Yeah, I can eat the piggies. But people say pigs look very familiar or similar to humans, and yeah, that's like, some theories there that we could be related to piggies. Piggy! Together, their invocation could symbolize a message from the heavens and earth, urging people toward a higher, sacred, or safe location. They were theorizing with the polar, the North and the South Poles flipping soon, that the ice would be melting from Antarctica and everything would be flooding. But you kind of saw that already with all the change of weather off the coast, that it's getting really cold. So if it's really cold right now and it flooded everywhere, we would be surrounded by ice for a long period of time. So I started thinking about if I ever wanted to move somewhere, I might want to move somewhere with mountain, because of this theory that in several years from now, there's going to be a big change in the water, and that it's going to be rising much higher. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but I thought this was really interesting. I'll leave the ultimate interpretation up to you guys. Do you think it's possible that the poles are going to switch, they're going to flip over, causing there to be frozen ice and increased or decreased temperature? Well, if the ice melts and it's cold and the polar opposites, we're kind of up here, right? So if we're going to switch and it's going to flip, is that why it's going to freeze? Is that why we're going to be surrounded? Are we going to become Antarctica, basically? Is that the theory? I don't know. I'll leave it up to you guys. I'll let you guys go down that rabbit hole.
Yes, it's possible to interpret as a warning or directive to seek mountains, and the possible meanings. The God's message is clear. Go to the mountains, heaven and earth warn, seek sacred heights. Oh my gosh, sacred heights. So at this point I'm thinking this is all fake. She's maybe doing it for attention, or this is a LARP. But then she uploads this video over here.
Hi, I'm hopping on here really quick just to explain that my first video was deleted apparently for community guideline violations. I don't know what it really means. Something about sharing like private personal information or something like that. So anyway, I did not delete it. TikTok deleted it. So that's all for now.
Yeah, that's really weird. Why would TikTok delete her video? This is a conversation she's supposedly having with a ghost. What is it that's in that video that can't be uploaded to the internet? It could just be a coincidence, but it's weird, isn't it? So this is her second video that she uploads where this conversation gets really interesting.
So this is one of our earliest conversations with Seven, and pretty much from the beginning it referred to the planets, and it told us the Earths are alive, and that there is a power more than God, but God is good. It also has referred to an experiment of some kind. The experiment must not fail.
What experiment?
If any fail, please do not fail me. Sad Seven, save us, thank you, and then farewell backwards. So it has always been begging us for help in saving it. That's been very clear from the beginning. And again, these are not our questions. These are just...
This is really weird. I mean, like, taking into consideration that many of the events that it talks about have some sort of relation with nuclear events. What is it asking us to save it from? So at this point, I'm thinking, is it possible that she's talking to a human being from the future? So I'm taking a look at the comments here, and I come across this one that caught my attention.
Oh, you guys have good theories. Saiko says like a second ice age? Could be. If we saw the Ice Age movies, they had like, I think 3 and 4. It could be the second coming of an ice age. It would kind of make sense. They said Antarctica will defrost, and underneath it will reveal more landscape. So they have maps, older maps of where it depicts the world as flat. But of course, it's, you know, people have that whole struggle. I couldn't care less if the world was square or triangle or, you know, octagon. I really don't care. I'd go about my life drinking coffee, going to work, doing whatever. I don't care what the shape of the world is. The world could be a water drop falling through space and time before it splats and hits a hard surface way down below. I still wouldn't care. I'm not gonna live that long to the end. I mean, we're here, right? I think that's what matters. I think whether someone's wrong or right shouldn't. You know what I mean? That says Speedy Hobbit. Also, nice hat sprinkles. Nature Green says, I don't like this, to be honest. The whole theory, yeah, a lot of people in the comments of the TikTok video. I'm sure you can find her. If you can't find her on TikTok, then that's suspicious. Clearing my throat. Why would TikTok get rid of it? They have so many cool, spooky content out there. I mean, why would this be taken so seriously unless it had some truth? That's the only reason why I think videos are taken down. But, you know, have your own interpretation. We really don't know. I mean, it could be. Oh, I gotta check the comments. Oh my goodness. This is Conrael666. Evie! Nova talked about the flat earth, the conspiracy stream. Ah, thank you, Nova. I love that you're also a conspiracist. Oh, I need little hats for everybody. I gotta cough. I'm trying not to cough with you guys. I don't want to hurt your ears, but I have to cough so bad. I keep muting. I keep muting throughout the stream. Today was so cold. We all need tinfoil hats. You guys need a tinfoil hat. Protect your brain! I think the tinfoil hat was a joke. That it would protect you from the aliens. But guess what? Plot twist. People are the aliens. We are the aliens. We are the ones who came to this planet. We're the foreign object, not them. We cultivated a whole clan and took over the continents. We're the thing they try to have conspiracies about. It's like kind of like in reverse. To them, we're the alien. But to us, they're the alien. We're both the aliens.
Maybe Seven is us from the future, like Interstellar. And then it seems that a lot of people agree with this. And I found these interesting comments from Jennifer and this other person talking about the parallel dimension that was found in Antarctica where time runs backwards. These two people are giving out.
Time moves backwards in Antarctica? What if that is the... What if that's the way to live forever? What if that's how people lived forever in biblical stories? Of course, there's different biblical stories throughout different cultures, different scriptures, holy texts, they call it. What if that's how they lived for hundreds and hundreds of years? Because of that parallel dimension that was running backwards, that they would be like nomadic herders. They would venture off to the land, where it would help de-age them, and they would stay there for a period of time and then travel back. So they would just kind of travel there, and it kind of kept them youthful. I mean, you could honestly test it or see it on the surrounding animals and plants. That would give you kind of an indication of how it works.
Very interesting theories. She says, what if this is someone communicating from that side of the parallel dimension through their own Ouija board? So this sounds ridiculous, I know. But the fact is, in 2020, they found this anomaly in Antarctica where these particles run backwards in time, and they can't explain it. So
I gotta read it. Graham Carter is the one who wrote the article. In the Arctic, things happen at a glacial pace. Just ask Peter Gorham. For a month at a time, he and his colleagues would watch a giant balloon carrying a collection of antennas float above the ice, scanning over 1 million square kilometers of the frozen landscape for evidence of high-energy particles arriving from space. When the experiment returned to the ground after its first flight, it had nothing to show for itself, bar the odd flash of background noise. It was the same story after the second flight more than a year later. While the balloon was in the sky for the third time, the researchers decided to go over the past data again, particularly those signals dismissed as noise. It was lucky they did. Examined more carefully, one signal seemed to be the signature of a high-energy particle, but it wasn't what they were looking for. Moreover, it seemed impossible rather than hearing down from above. The particle was exploding out of the ground. So when they removed it, it finally had an effect. Nature Green! No, it was a gradual process of people's lifespans getting shorter pre-flood. But what if, though? What if some other being was like, oh, these little human things. Ew. They're like, ew, what is that? Oh, that's, they call themselves humans, yeah. It's disgusting. We gotta shorten their lifespan. These little boogers are populating too much. They're conceiving too much left and right. There's too many of them. And they shortened our lifespan. That's a theory. Petey Hobbit! Petey Hobbit! Says theory. And listen carefully. Okay, she in fact made it all up. Just a theory though. Ah, well, we'll see. We'll see, guys. May 27th, 2025. We'll wear our tinfoil hats. What day is it, by the way? May 27th? Do we live stream that day? Oh my gosh, guys! May 27th is a Tuesday! We'll be live streaming. We can live stream and stare into the sun. And see what happens that day. But if something does happen, well, we'll just hold hands through the computer. We'll just hold hands spiritually and pray to the anime gods for salvation. Well, we'll just pray. We'll pray to a positive being of some sort. Maybe not a specific being. Yeah, just together. Former GPS lawyer. If gravity was nothing at the pole... Wait, if gravity was nothing at the pole, then perhaps? Psycho says end of world stream? Yes, we're writing that down. If she said the world will end May 27th, 2025, and we live stream at 6:30 CST every Tuesday. This is on a Tuesday. We will call this end of the world stream. We're gonna make it a thing. We're gonna make it a big time fetish. VTubers are gonna be like, end of the world stream? That sounds ridiculous. And they're gonna be like, oh, you're doing it? I guess I'll do it too. It sounds super dumb. Yeah, we're gonna call it end of the world stream. Saiko came up with the idea. End of the world, yes. And if it actually happens, we'll sing Kumbaya together. Petey Hobbit, what are we doing for that live stream? Any ideas? Should we do baking hand cam? Or should we do space observation? We could do space observation. That'd be so complicated. Am I willing to get an electrical cord, cover my face, dress myself up in a giant onesie, and protect my identity as I live stream us staring at the stars? Maybe. We'll stare at the sky as it explodes in lightning or whatever exact horrible event will happen. We'll just stare at it probably. Or what if an asteroid hit the Earth and that was game over? It's like, well, go figure. I don't know. We'll see. We'll plan something. Former GPS lore says we need a telescope. Yeah, I think I have one. I can put the camera framed at the sky, away from my face and my identifiers, and we'll stare at the sky together. We can do that. But we'll still debate. We'll do debates and we'll vote on what we do on End of the World stream. Vote on what to do. Okay, one of them's telescope. I think it's possible. I can do something that crazy. A long extension cord from my computer. Have someone monitor my computer as we stare at the sky together. Or I have someone monitor the telescope. And they be my eyes, ears, and hands. And they move it around and joink it around the screen. We could do that. But I think we do have one. PD Hobbit says... Psycho says PD Hobbit true. That is always a theory. Yeah, it could all be made up. Yeah, tinfoil hat time. It was a lies. But we'll see if something happens. But yeah, let me know what you want to do on End of the World stream. Because we don't know. Our last day together. We'll treat it like a normal day and enjoy each other's company.
So I'm thinking, what if there's something beneath that spot that could explain this anomaly?
From the History Channel.
In October of 2020, a sharp-eyed investigator scans satellite images of Antarctica and comes across a site that stops author Brad Olson in his digital tracks.
Really looks like there's something down there.
What do you guys think that is? Bum 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 bum. What is that game called? It's where they play where you play games in school and Kahoot? Has anyone ever played Kahoot for school? And it has that music going on in the background where you're thinking about your choice for the question. You get special points added to your exam or something. We did that back in middle school. Yeah, what is it, guys? Do I have music for it? No, wrong one! Ding, ding, ding! Ding, ding, ding! What do you think that is? Nature Green says a lake could be. PD Hobbit says water. But it's icy. Wouldn't it be frozen ice? Former GPS lawyer says yes. Nature Green says ditto. Okay, water. PD Hobbit says drink a special punch and watch a documentary about Heaven's Gate. That's drink a special punch. I can't have anything with I think it triggered my reflexes. I can't have any root beer, guys. I was naughty. I was naughty some time ago and I got very sick. Maybe special fruit punch. But what if nothing happens and I go back to work the next day? I'll be fine. Watch Heaven's Gate. That sounds cool. It'll be a special event. Ooh, Psycho says yes. It'll be water. I mean, there's ice all around it. It looks metallic. I don't know.
Let's take a look at this other one.
It's on Google Maps! You guys, I dare you. These coordinates right here. 663609 south, 994312 east. I dare you. Go on Google Maps. Put in these coordinates. Tell me, is it really there?
This looks like...
Is it there? Is it still there or did they take it off?
Like the same spot where they found those alien pods. Yeah, it could be a frozen lake or something like that, but it's those alien pods.
It looks like a giant clam. It looks like a giant conch shell, doesn't it? A giant conch.
Yeah, it could be a frozen lake or something like that, but it's still very weird. So here's where things get interesting. While researching about this alien pod in Antarctica, I came across...
Guys, if it's an egg, I want to eat it. I want to make a giant omelet. Share it with people. Share it with the starving people. Let's make an omelet together. Let's all dig in with some fruits and veggies.
A comment that talked about how Aleister Crowley had contacted a gray alien that constantly talked about...
Says good night, maybe I'll watch the VOD. Aww. Oh, okay.
About an egg and how it had all the secrets of the universe inside it. This is weird, isn't it?
Aleister Crowley, a very famous occultist who practiced ritual
That's
magic,
what you were
he
talking
conducted
about.
a ritual that's called the Amalantrah working, and he made contact with an alien named Lamb. This alien entity that he drew out was the first gray alien that was ever depicted. This magic ritual, it goes all the way back to the Book of Enoch. There were these fallen angels, they called the Watchers, and the Watchers came and they taught man how to use magic, and these entities taught them the Enochian language. Crowley said, oh,
You guys, should I wear a onesie? Should I wear a sheep onesie on the End of the World stream? Cover my face, and we do live stream. If it's the end of the world, I might as well wear a onesie. Well, I'm not a very big fan of onesies anymore. You know what? I went to a store for some grocery items. Kind of like, one of those cheapy stores. Those $1 stores. Yeah, $1 stores. And there was a guy in front of me in the line. And the reason why I remember this normal average day trip to the grocery store, just for a few items, because it can be expensive, like maybe toiletry, maybe some Dawn soap or something like that. He was in a onesie, but he smelled like vomit. So I kind of suspected he was out all night partying with friends and just didn't wash up the next day and wore his onesie. Yeah, like a guy with a beard, just chill. Like he was, yeah, he partied the night before. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Party animals might as well dress up like a giant unicorn. He was just doing his thing, but I was like, man, you smell gnarly. And after that, I was like, maybe onesies. Maybe I'll find a onesie my size. Yeah, it's kind of hard to find adult-sized onesies. They have ones for kids, but yeah, maybe I can wear a sheep onesie on the End of the World, and we'll make jokes that I'm the sacrifice. Never mind, that took a darker tone. Maybe not. Let me know what onesie you guys want me to pick out for the End of the World stream.
these fallen angels, they called the Watchers, and the Watchers came and they taught man how to use magic, and these entities taught them the Enochian language. Crowley said, okay, well, let's talk to these entities using that Enochian language, and he did that many times. For decades and decades, the government had this internal Pentagon group that said, hey, all this alien activity could be demonic in some way. Pump the brakes on trying to summon these things because there could be some unintended consequences.
So this is all very weird. Is it true that Aleister Crowley saw a gray alien, and is it true that this alien talked to Crowley about an egg that held all of the secrets of the cosmos, possibly this avian pod that was found in Antarctica? So this is what I found after researching about it. So supposedly who talked about this egg and how all of the secret was inside of it was this other wizard over here.
A wizard? Okay, we gotta read it now. This is just for laughs and giggles, guys. The often claimed identity of Lamb and Alamantra is unsustainable, judging by the descriptions of RM's visions. Wizard? As to whether the egg is literal or metaphorical, I suspect it is both simultaneously, particularly in Exhibit Liber 729, with its connected motifs of the fire that it is a child, the egg, RM being 13 women, and spreading something, and so on, all which strongly suggest a literal meaning. Alamantra says child, and it is all in the egg. The recurring motifs of RM's visions, also reoccurring in RM's dissatisfaction with her relationship with AC, and in the question-answer sessions, which directs to the vision as opposed to e.g. the insipt vision where RM interacts with Alamantra without interference, AC's preoccupations, the obscure and mostly unsatisfactory to AC nature of the wizard's answers, where difficulty occurs are shaftily those money and females. What? Money? Perhaps this is a tribute to the basic something between nature of RM's visions with Alamantra and the nature of her and AC's sensual relationship. Oh, okay, they were freaky together, got it. Either plan for the most part, or it's a vaginal redacted. Oh, so they had rituals and cult-like meetings where they were all shebanging each other, probably always during RM's period. Okay, that's weird. Dr. Harley Sawyer, hello, sup? Oh, I recognize you. You're from the game. Cycle, Gandalf is just chilling in there. PD Hobbs says, have you ever watched MST3K or Mystery Science Theater 3000? It's basically like a B movies that are made up of fun by 3 narrators. If you have seen it, give it a watch. POD People is the best one. Pod People? Okay, well, I'll go give that a watch. I'll write it down. MST3K, B movies, Pod People. Ew, I like my weird movies. That's why I like watching Papa Meat. Petey Hobbs says, this is getting weird, Sprinkles! This was a weird reading. Do you see this part? How do I show you? Do you see what this says? I can't say that. Do you know? Redacted. That's exactly what I have to say. Yeah, this is weird. Do you guys remember that dream I had about the Earth being a giant egg? And deep down its center core, it was a snake. And the snake is born and the Earth explodes and I'm riding the snake. I kind of believe the egg story. But not the whole I'm riding a snake part. Petey Hobbit! Gandalf is just chilling in there. He's inside the egg.
Not Crowley. Also, in this other post, I found out that Crowley never physically...
𝑡ow131, 3 years ago. This simply isn't true, and I don't know why so many people believe this and repeat it. Lam has nothing to do with Adam and Thra working. It's all in the egg. They sound crazy. I thought I sound cuckoo by watching the video with you guys. I mean, it's quite entertaining. End of the world, secret mystery. It's all in the egg. Yeah, this is hilarious. It's never related to by Crowley to Lam for any reason, and never physically appeared to Crowley. Lam is a depiction of a lam, or a llama. Lam and Typton, and it was appended to his commentary on Blavatsky's work, and draws heavily on her reinterpretation of Buddhism. Crowley literally never referenced Lam once in any of his writings, or correspondence even once. It was simply one painting he did, and Kenneth Grant took it and ran with it. The egg is a common symbolism in Crowley's writings, and he talks about it in many places, but never once relates to Lam. I still don't know who Lam is. Former GPS lawyer says, oh. Yeah, that's a dream I had. This is a weird one, but that's why dreams are silly, goofy, and should not be taken literally. I will not be riding a giant serpent as the Earth explodes. That's not gonna happen. That's crazy. Saiko says Sprinkle saw the future. Can someone draw that for me? Does anyone want to draw something goofy and weird? The Earth exploding, and we're just riding on the snake? Okay, never mind. That could be a not safe for work kind of image. If it's poorly interpreted, it would look really bad. Okay, never mind. I'll draw it. Huge sales 1660, 3 years ago. 30 years ago. 3 years ago. The book I got the information from stated clearly that what I said, and I follow your channel. I would believe you over anyone any other day. I feel like right now, I feel like a fool right now. It was a book I loaned 15 years ago. It wasn't by Crowley or anyone related to him. I knew the Typton relation. Thanks for saving me from my ignorance, is what this comment says. By huge sale 1660, 𝑡ow131. Their face is a pizza.
Physically saw.
Oh no, it's not. What is that? It's a fan?
He depicted it, which for me is enough to prove that he saw something that no one had ever seen before. He's probably the first person to depict such a thing. So there's that about this Aleister Crowley mystery and the alien pods in Antarctica. It could just be that this is some sort of narrative that was spread throughout the internet with the intention of discrediting some of it or just deviating the topic to somewhere else.
So we've been saved from ignorance. I like that. We were all saved today. We read a comment explaining no relation to people known historically for some sort of interpretation of life itself, the beginning and the end. The world's not ending, but we're just gonna go with it and have some fun. Maybe other people will do End of the World stream. Maybe they'll watch this video, react to it, give their thoughts on it. You know, he does a really good job at making it... catching your attention 1.1 million views. Woman claims mysterious being has contacted her. And it's not good. Yeah, that's 3 weeks ago, too. I don't know, this is all for grabs and theories. 𝑣𝑒𝑙mations, buddy! I was gonna ask you. Nothing, but I forgot. Tell me! It's okay, you can ask me questions. We can have some fun.
So I was looking for something that could maybe explain all of these anomalies, such as the Antarctica anomaly, the orbs that we're seeing all over the world, this conversation, this strange conversation that she's having with this entity, and why would we have to go to run to the mountains? So I found this over here.
Earth's magnetic poles flip about every 300,000 years, but it's been about 780,000 years since the last time it happened. And it's possible that Earth's magnetic poles will flip again soon, especially because over the last 200 years, Earth's magnetic field has weakened by about 9%.
What if on the day of the nuclear event we saw here, that there's going to be an event in May 27th, 2025? What if there's a chain reaction that goes off that causes this event to occur? Because what if it's at its tipping point and something just kind of, gives a little poke? It causes the massive shift to just kind of explode over. I hope it doesn't happen overnight. I don't think that's possible. But I've never lived to see it, so we don't know. Fulba GPS Lawyer says, maybe you could make one of us a funny bit. For the event? The end of the world? You guys, we could do a fan submission. We could do a big fan submission leading up to May 27, 2025. A big event for our channel, just for fun. We're, in a little cubby hole on the internet. A cozy cubby hole. I'm not reading words correctly today. I must be tired from work. But I'm not giving up! I will keep my energy. We will continue on. But yeah, what if we do some... What if we do, like, kind of an animation bit? And I'll voice it? You submit your illustrations of what the end of the world could look like? And we'll just do a weird, funny bit, poking fun at these weird... Well, I kind of don't want to poke fun at it, because what if it does happen? We don't know what happens May 27th. What if it does shift? Then it's like, joke's on us, it was real. No! I would hate that. It'd be like, joke's on you, Sprinkles. It actually happened. No! What if our stream cuts off in the middle of it? And then as everything happens, the internet, the Wi-Fi, everything's just cut loose? I guess I don't have to go to work the next day if the internet's down. I wouldn't have any connection to anybody unless I go by the usual time, hoping I find somebody there. We would have no connection or contact or nothing. It would be safer to stay indoors. Petey Hopper says, I bet everything I have. It does not. You bet everything you have, including your soul? That's a lot. But if you're putting all cards down, I guess we could still... Yeah, we can have some fun with this. We should do a special event, though. Should we do an art drawing event where I host all your artwork? About the weird depictions of how you think the world will end? Oh, wait, that sounds kind of dark. Never mind. Not safe for work images!
Earth's magnetic field has weakened by about 9%.
So she goes on to explain how this magnetic pole shift will not cause a cataclysm and will take a long time to actually happen. But then there's this other view that some people believe it actually will cause something.
If what we're seeing right now with the poles shifting is true, scientists starting to talk about how North Pole has shifted somewhere over Russia, moving...
The music's not copyrighted, right? Earth's magnetic field, magnetic North Pole, follows unusual path, races towards Siberia. Well, if this is a natural magnetic shift in the poles, it's only natural, right? All we have to do is continue having adaptability and we'll be fine. It will change us completely, and will probably... I don't know if this is going to affect our electronics. Because then that really sets us back when it comes to the medical side of things. People who really do depend on technology to survive. Us connecting with each other, I mean, we just don't know how fast it would be. It could take years, it could take a century. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess.
towards Siberia. Let's say this continues and we have 3 miles of ice melting,
Whoa.
making the water in the entire world go up 40 meters, which is 120 feet. We're going to be losing some of our shores across the world. Manhattan's gone. But what would happen is, while this is going on, we would be seeing on Antarctica a reveal of a very ancient past. It would reveal to us many, many things that we're not even aware of down there, potentially.
So I'm not sure if I agree entirely with this, but it goes in line with certain theories that a cataclysm occurs from time to time. And it also goes in line with this map from 𝑣𝑘 from the 1500s of what's supposed to be Antarctica unfrozen.
This is the map, guys! This is the map that people believe that made the world flat. I think it's just a flat depiction of all the continents together. But yeah, this is the Antarctica map. Look how crazy that is. All the ice melting, the world being submerged in water, people having new ways of travel. I feel like traveling would be just as complicated because you have all these buildings submerged in water. Yes. Now, what's really interesting is that these maps are hard to find. And they have like different mythical creatures depicted on here as well. We're going to see in a minute.
And as you can see here, this is an unfrozen continent. This is Antarctica. And it's really weird because if you zoom in, you'll see a bunch of creatures.
Oh my gosh, I was muted! Oh, you missed what I said? Oh my gosh, it was so good though. The commentary, it was peak. Well, I was saying that these mythical creatures here, maybe there was a reason why it was muted. Maybe I shouldn't say what I said. Oh? But yeah, like what I was saying, because I'm definitely gonna say it anyway. So all these mythical creatures here, we see different people, territories. So people actually settled here for a time period. I'm sure there are still people here that we don't know about. Other creatures as well. And once the ice melts, that's the reason why we're not allowed to go to Antarctica. Is because the territories there, it already has someone present. If there's territories mapped on here, then there probably still does have an existence of that today. But just under the ice. So whoever still lives out here could be nomadic people. Yeah, I believe there are people who live in Antarctica. Not the people that came over like the researchers, but pre-existing people that live out there, super cold, have survived. And once all of this melts, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of cool, neat stuff they have there. Especially technology they might have had that probably advanced technology they're protecting. Underneath all that ice, they're just waiting for it to melt. Get their little grubby hands on everything. And that's what I said when I was muted. It was so much better when I said it the first time, though.
Creatures. Huge, gigantic creatures in Antarctica. And as you can see...
Oh, that's a giant moth bat bug. Got serpents, got lions. Oh, a lion eating a giant alligator. Iguana? You got a weird fiery bird. Got chickens. Giant birds. They look like flamingos. Wait, what? Evie! The ice walls are there. For real? You know what they were theorizing? They were theorizing that we're actually safe because of the ice walls. behind the ice walls exists a whole nother world. And in this world, there are creatures much bigger than us. We are the tiny folk we hear in stories. Goliath was the average size of a human. And we are the tiny little fairies that we hear in stories and folk tales. We just haven't gotten that perception because we don't talk to big giant, you know, humanoids or some sort of... you know what I mean? If that makes sense. That was a theory going on, that we were the tiny people. We were the little mythical creatures we would be told as children. Think of like, what do you think? Not fairy tale. Fairy tale? Not the anime. Tinkerbell. What if to the giants we were the little fairies that figured out how to go about their living quarters? You know those cool stories? The little people living in your homes, they call them like gnomes. What if we're the gnomes? And then once the ice wall melts, all these species come out and we're fresh food because we're unaware of how advanced they could be. That's a theory. I don't know about you guys. Evie! Thank you, Evie! I'm so glad I'm not the only one who goes into these theories. But yeah, what would you do if a giant bird came out of nowhere, screeching in the sky, grabbing people, eating them, thrusting them into their mouths? I mean, that could happen. I mean, look at these. These are big birds. Whoa. Kind of scary to think about, but I don't think anybody would be prepared for this. We're on our phones all the time. I mean, these creatures could be amongst us, slowly creeping about. They're huge compared to the ships and stuff. You can see some kind of war zone a little bit, like interactions with giant lobster, sea creatures, a Loch Ness monster. Crazy. Emmanuel, cool boss's cute hat. Thank you.
Did the map wrong, or there's something about our history that we don't know. And then we got videos like this one from Scarface the Indian 7 that was posted 5 days ago that shows this massive pyramid that was found in Logan County, West Virginia. Check this out.
I got muted again! Oh my gosh! I'm so sorry, guys! I keep coughing and muting myself. Dang it. I should just cough. Forget it. I'm trying to be ladylike. Forget it. That's out the window now. I was saying that pyramids are everywhere. We don't really know the purpose that they had back then, but they still exist now. So thinking about the way they wanted to preserve these big kind of like structures. Oh no!
Oh, hell yeah.
Thank you for the sub and the follow. Nature Green has become a member.
Hell yeah.
PI has become a member. Thank you guys for joining.
Hell yeah.
Otaku Tom has become a member.
Hell
The
yeah.
Children Identity has become a member.
Hell
Human has
yeah.
become a member. What's going on? What's going on, guys? The super casual
hell yeah.
Kyle Adam has become a member. Saber Teju Lyle. Thank you very much. What's going on? Cordandan has become member. Dazdan. Real Pequeño has become a member. Rael! Pequeño! Oh my goodness, thank you for joining us, my carrot saplings. Oh my goodness, this is a lot of love coming all at once. My goodness, I didn't know you guys like conspiracies. No, this is just for laughs. But let me know down in the comments below what kind of Edge of the World stream you guys want to do together. It's on a Tuesday, and just for laughs, just to have a good time. I don't think the world will end. Don't keep going. Psycho says Emmanuel. That was so many. I'm honored. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Do I have music? Do I have let's see. Thank you so much. I'm bowing on the stage. Thank you. Oh, that made me feel good. You guys can use the emotes now. I have to do a big listing of thanking you guys for joining our carrot army. Goodness. Emmanuel! You become a carrot sapling! Oh, I gotta do special artwork this week. Oh, carrot sapling! Carrot saplings unite! So cute. Eventually, I think carrot sapling is good. I don't want to overcomplicate the memberships. It was so confusing when I set it up. So we got some pyramids. I had to mute it because of the music. But yeah, it's up there. I'm surprised nobody has climbed it, or if they have, taken photos. It's by Buffalo Creek something. Next left. Men? That's the destination. It says man. Buffalo Creek. The location. Man, Buffalo Creek Road. Next left. I think he said this is in Colorado? Yeah, it's the music that's copyrighted for this video here. Now we can reveal it. Oop.
That was built to avoid rock slides. I don't know what that is. Even though that's not the first time someone spots a pyramid where it's not supposed to exist.
More pyramids! Thank you, Emmanuel. Yes, clap, clap, a round of applause for our beautiful carrot saplings. We got a pyramid. Do you think if people had to, they would live inside of a pyramid? There was nowhere else to go if the world ended? I guess end of an era? Not exactly the world ending, just a shift in the environment, in the climate. It's just a new beginning. I wouldn't say it's the end, though.
And this pole shift, this magnetic pole shift, could also help explain the snow that we had in Florida just a couple of weeks ago, I guess. This is something that has never happened before, not like this.
So we live in Florida on the Panhandle, and this is what we're dealing with right now. It has been snowing for 5 hours straight. It is still snowing. Look at how much snow we have. This is literally insane. We are making history. This has never happened ever. We are in Florida, and look at how much snow. It's a blizzard.
That's not actually a blizzard, but it is really strange. Let me check. Last time something like this happened was in January 77 and December 89.
Historical context. Prior to the 2025 event, significant snowfall in Florida was exceedingly rare. January 19th, 1977, snow flurries were observed as far south of Miami, marking the only known instance of snow in the greater Miami area. Wikipedia. December 23rd, 1998. A notable snowstorm affected parts of northern Florida, including the Jacksonville and Panhandle, with measurable snowfall. These historical events highlight the unusual nature of significant snowfall in Florida, making the January 2025 storm particularly noteworthy. For a visual overview of the January 2025 snowfall, you can watch the following video. Emergency in response to the conditions, Governor Ron DeSantis declared a state of emergency. Impact of heavy snowfall led to the closure of 70-mile stretch of Interstate 10, numerous flights cancellations, and widespread disruptions.
Okay, so it was light. Okay, 2 inches, 1 inch. Nah, this one was like...
Psycho says snowfall in Florida is wild. Yes. I heard the same was for Louisiana, that they iced over. There was some flooding. Was it in Louisiana? There was some flooding recently. And it iced. It's so crazy. The videos went viral. Cars are submerged in cold stone water. They had to send out for animal and rescues for people who got stuck in this huge... I think it's like about maybe 6... Is it about 5 feet of just frozen water? It covers like midway of a car, so maybe 3 feet or 4 feet at least.
7 to 8 inches, I guess. Look at this.
This is it. New measurement for Pensacola, Florida. Let's see what we got here. 7 inches of snow.
Oh my.
New record. Previous record 3 inches, which was decades ago, 100 years ago or something like that.
Yeah.
It's still snowing. Blizzard.
It's still snowing. Yeah. So this comment says, you got more snow than me. I live in Canada. So there's something definitely off. And this is what I've been talking about since the beginning of this video. And this conversation that this woman is having with this entity called Seven is really bizarre, taking into consideration everything that's going on right now. So what do you think? Leave a comment, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button with the notifications on, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
So guys, what do you think? The theory, the conclusion is up to you. It's open-ended. We don't really know. Here's why you can't go to Antarctica. I think it's because there's the continent itself has a lot of history that we don't know about, and that's why the researchers are there. And even they can't really confirm exactly what could happen. I don't think any of us can. But if we freeze over and we have a second or third ice age, I'm sure this world has had plenty. Some of it documented, some of it not. We really don't know. But that'll be it for this theory, because this took about an hour. It was 20 minutes, but of like us commentating too. Check out 𝑗Mez and their channel if you're interested and just kind of for fun, or if you're bored and you want to hear about someone going through viral videos, putting things together, theories, cool things like that. I thought that one was super cool. Let's go to videos. So he recently started up his channel again. He's mentioned he was an investigator for some time. People do have investigative channels where they go to abandoned houses, they go to events, tornadoes. There's tornado chasers. Something is down there. This is out of control. The boom situation just got crazier. Yeah, farmers were hearing loud noises underground. I saw that video. But we don't know what they are, and no one's ever gonna tell us. But, you know, for fun. He wasn't like the others. Crazy, what's going on in New Orleans? What do you mean? 7 months ago, the airport is crazy situation with the orb thing. Do you guys remember that? None of this was on the news. None of it was being publicized on the news, at least. Was she really possessed, reacting to unexplained videos you shouldn't watch alone? But it's 20 minutes. Come on, you came back! Oh! We're planning a end of the world live stream, inspired by watching this video here about the whole theory of May 27, 2025. It's on a Tuesday, so it's on our regular route of schedule. Psycho says, I don't personally believe in it, but who knows? Kuman says, what's up, Sprinkles? You finally got membership. I do. It was really difficult to figure out how it worked. I did little illustrations. I got some cute kawaii faces for the carrot balls. Collect all the balls and gain superpowers. It's kind of like the lore behind Carrot Buddies. It's still in the making. Thank you. I feel so bashful now. I'm gonna hide behind these hands. Oh my. It's pretty fun. I think I got the emotes illustrated. I think I do have... I did post it on Twitter. I reposted and followed the artists. They're really cool. They did the emotes for an affordable price during one of their winter sales. I was like, yes! I nabbed it just in the nick of time. Psycho's a super carrot uprising. Yes! Leave me your theories down below. Give me some... Do you have any questions? Or any loopholes? I feel like it's open-ended, which is kind of scary, but we'll see. If it gets publicized the world is ending, or could end, I doubt it. I doubt they do that. Aliens have landed from the future. What if the aliens is just us? You know what I mean? What if we're just maybe an advanced civilization that's been hiding out and monitoring the rest of us who have kind of peaked a little? I mean, if they're that advanced to float around in a giant orb, we're flying in airplanes. That's crazy. Clearing my throat. How did we get from Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 ending to... Whoa. She was under control? Really creepy videos that will keep you awake at night. 8 months ago? Like unexplained and creepy things caught on camera. His eyes glitch. TikTok before it gets banned. He's got a lot of them. I'm so distracted. Oh, Kuman says, super thankful to Emmanuel. I saw your post and went to buy it. And when I saw he gifted it to me, you're awesome, man. Aw, that's cool. Aw. Oh my goodness. Did I miss something? Well, congratulations, Kuman. Congratulations on the gift. I'm a little confused. Reading the comments. I'm glad you guys are getting familiar with each other. Join our Discord if you guys want to go hang out. Go check out the artwork that you guys created as well. They got some really cool stuff. Okay, enough of theories. Enough of this. It's kind of very dark. I don't really like... Well, I don't like gory games, but theories like these, nah, it's fine. We're good. I think we're fine. YouTube allowed it to be posted. It's still up there. People really like it. Meh. Let's go to a lighter note. Let's end the stream in a positive. Okay, so we crushed Doey. We were supposed to do Poppy Playtime theories, but we got lost in that video. Oh no. It's not bad. It's we're testing out the react to videos thing. Oh my goodness. I think I forgot something. Kuman says, oh sorry, he gifted membership. Oh, really? That's what happened? Oh, Emmanuel, really? That's so sweet. I didn't know you guys could do that. I didn't know you could gift membership. There's so much I don't know about YouTube. For real? That's cool. Oh, Emmanuel. You gifted membership? That's so sweet. Aw, so they can enjoy the little emotes. Wow. That's so cool. Oh, another round of... Oh no, something happened. Discord's being weird. Okay. So let me bring up Discord. I'm gonna show you guys the cool artwork you guys have been submitting. I need to change the Mario music. I need to change it back to Mario. Super Mario Galaxy! And is this gonna work? I'm nervous. I don't wanna do anything silly. Oh, that's fine. Oh, kind of. I'll zoom it in a bit. Yes. Check out their artwork! We need to give Emmanuel a round of applause! Another round of applause! Thank you, buddy! I had no idea you could gift membership. That's cool. I'm so shocked. I'm so new to everything. It's been 3 years, but I'm still new to everything. Okay, so I have it zoomed in, so you guys can get to see it. This is another recent submission. It is England! They were in history class, I assume. Truth is in history class. Trigger warning. It's England. It's a nice England. You guys are creative. We also got Angry Sprinkles by Saiko. An England submitted by Autistic Wee Buddy. I gotta go figure out the settings, buddy. I could see you on Restream, but on YouTube, I don't know what happened. You disappeared. Kuman says, how's the members only post gonna work? I know. I was thinking about posting things I eat, or kimchi, or noodle. So the membership posting, it's so complicated. Well, actually, members posting, it'll be used for voting. So if you guys wanted to vote on something super special or an event, you would be given the option on the members posting. I know. Big content creator brain. Oh. Do you guys have any suggestions about what we should post on the membership only posting? I need help. I want to post artwork, but then I have to do double artwork. And buying artwork is expensive. It's like $100. Or it could be thousands of dollars eventually. Evie! I may pay commission art of you one day. For real? For real? Like, I do commission artwork? I never thought of that before. Evie, aren't you an artist? You do 3D modeling. I recently tried to look out for a 3D modeler for rigging. I didn't get any biters on Twitter. My Twitter's kind of dead with some cobwebs involved. I should update the banner to cobwebs. I'm really bad at Twitter. Angry Sprinkles. We even got a cute little clownsy. My Linksy buddy. We got, Luigi. Re-showcasing the awesome artwork. You can post some art on our Discord. Everyone's free to join. Kuman says, I know Shiki Miyoshino handles her very well. I'll help you out on Discord if you like. Yeah, if you guys have pointers of how to improve, let me know. We have a suggestion box, I think. We have community general recommendations. Here it is. Recommendations. Oh my gosh, I missed this one. January 29, 2025. There's a Discord bot called Tunnels GG. Basically, it combines 2 Discord channels on 2 different servers into one where a message is either server or relayed to the other. I thought there might be a merit in exploring this as a way to boost server activity between Discord. Tunnels GG. I missed this one, my goodness. Tunnels GG! This is why social media managers come into play. You pay someone to manage your social media. While I'm working at my I almost said what I shouldn't have said. Redacted as I'm working my office job. Let's see. Similar to sized YouTubers while maintaining control of our own servers independently. I have the bot on mine, but I'm only at 198 subscribers, so it would probably help me more than you if we had a tunnel sense. You have a larger audience, but you found someone around 1K, it might be worth your time. Oh, Tunnels GG. Connect servers. So this is a good place to come. Let's see. Song recommendations. I need to come. Ooh, SpongeBob! I need to go through these songs. So help me. Oh, I've seen this one. Whoa! Evie says, it will take a while to make 3D model of you with anime software. For real? Yeah, so I submitted a commission. It's kind of expensive. It's like 3K for a 3D chibi model. I don't know if they're gonna take me or not. I'll keep the person a secret for now. But I recently submitted a commissions listing. It'll be a while till they get around to me, though. And my model has a cape and everything. My model's kind of complicated. Well, kind of simple, too. It's all the details with the blueberries. They'd have to simplify it. But it would cost 3K? 375K? Is it worth it? I think so. It would be the first 3D model we have, and specifically this art here. Oh, without the tinfoil hat, of course. Alright, goodbye, kiss tinfoil hats. I love chocolate kisses, especially for Christmas. We'll see. I don't know. They could be too busy. Kuman says, oh, for some reason, the community recommendations are blank for me. Just check general chat for me. Okay. General chat for Shinzo. Evie says, I may do 3D Yuri artwork of you with any YouTuber that I know. VTuber? Oh my, Yuri! Well, art is art, as they say, so is the body. Yeah, that's fine with me. I guess not so safe for work. Yeah, I'm up for it. Who would you pair me off with, guys? We should do a voting poll. If we were in a Yuri anime, which is like girl-on-girl love interest, we'll say love interest. I would say there's a lot of them that are risque, but not all of them. Some of them are tame that I've seen. I've read my sussy animes and my adventures down the rabbit hole. I just can't remember any of them. I kind of flipped through them when I was in middle school. Saiko says, lol. Yes, if you guys could pair me up with someone, who would it be? It could be from an anime. Oh, when it comes to pairing up VTubers, people go crazy. So I don't know. If you guys have seen, especially like Hollow Life members, Mori being the father, and then someone else being the mother, would I be the father or would I be the mother? That's a great question. Would I be the father? Oh, muscles! Beard? I can't find my mustaches. Who would I be, guys? Would I be daddy or would I be mommy? Who would I be? Hopefully I'm not on mute. Alright, guys, it's for you to decide. Am I masculine or am I feminine? I think I could probably be both. But I can't remove the mustache, it's stuck. I think I'm more of a sister archetype. I'd be more of the sister, I think. Not so much mommy or daddy. Wow, 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 wow. Kuman says you can have the All Might. Oh! Isn't that from Hero Academia? All Might? Saiko says grandma? I would be grandma? If you want me to be old granny, I can do it. Be all shaky and stuff. I'm little old granny. I could be Grandma Sprinkles. Grandma Sprinkles? Really? Yeah, I don't see myself being shipped so easily. Me and my littles. I'm over here trying to grasp my hands and just twerking around. Oh no! I'm getting so bashful, guys! Muting my coughs. I'm bashful now. I don't know what to say. I'm flattered. Saiko says, I'm just joking, lol. Really? I was taking it as a compliment. I can be your granny. I can make you cookies. We can bring out some cookies and milk now. This is how we end the stream. Cookie? Can I end it with milk? Snack? We gotta have milk. So many items. Such little time. I keep burping out of nervousness. They have a pacifier? What the? A pacifier for baby! A big ol' pacifier for baby. That's so cute. I should have done that sooner. I'm so happy to have my voice back. Is that milk? There's gotta be milk. Okay, I found some eggnog. Okay, some milk. You guys can have some cinnamon. I think that's horchata. I think so. Oh, cookie, 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 cookie. Give me cookie. Oh, it's gotta be a cookie somewhere. We have water, but not a cookie. I can't find anything. Found candy, though. Oh, you know what I can find? Pumpkin. Sweet. Sweet emote. Sweat emote. Oh, that's cool. Ah, it's an animation? I can't find the cookies, but I found the horchata. Cute yarn, made 90s, so cute. Prince Malik says hello. Hello, Prince. Psycho says eggnog is close enough. Oh yeah, because it has milk. Does it really have egg in it though? Psycho says Grandma Sprinkles is for me. I could be Grandma Sprinkles. Prince Malik says, oh hello. I don't know what you're saying. Oh my goodness. Yarnaby says bark bark. What? Alright guys, it's getting wild. It's getting late. You guys are getting super goofy. Well, I hate to end live stream. I had a lot of fun doing conspiracy videos with you. I mean, it was one at least. I would love to do more. But, I mean, making fun of it a little bit, that was nice. Just poking fun at the end of the world. We might as well. Recently, I got a Google AdSense in the mail. I'll read it to you guys to make sense of it before I go. So, Google AdSense wants me to verify information and then to allow AdSense to work. But I was just worried that if I allowed AdSense to be on the channel, it's the only way to kind of like reinvest in the channel. If not, YouTube would hold all the membership accumulations. And so I have to do it, but I don't want any of our videos to get taken down. Because we're being little goofballs together. Psycho says getting unhinged in here. I know we are getting unhinged. Oh my. Alright, put away the eggnog. Put away the pacifier. Boop. I hope you guys enjoyed today's live stream, that it wasn't too crazy. That I close off all my other exits. I don't want to reveal anything. I did one time though. I had revealed my file information. So embarrassing. It's like revealing other stuff. It's like revealing my I'm not gonna say that. I'm getting a little 𝐏𝐶𝐀𝐒. Alright guys, before I go unhinged, peace and love. I'll see you Saturday. Wait, hold on a second. Wait a second. Kumans is alright. Check the general chat Discord in the next 10 minutes or so. I'll have a list set up for you. Thank you. Good recommendations of how to improve. They're very helpful. I was gonna tell you that I may have to reschedule Saturday to tomorrow. But then I was thinking rescheduling Saturday to an earlier time. What time would be good for you guys Saturday? I was gonna do it much earlier because I have so many things going on. Cosplayers Game Corner Evie says thanks for the stream as usual. Oh, you're welcome. Hopefully someday I'll get very comfortable with being unhinged. I would love that. I mean, everybody's unhinged with content. I'm a VTuber, I might as well. Evie says, as for the art commission, I was talking about it's 2D from an artist. Oh. I was thinking 3D, but 3D is quite expensive. I'll let you guys know an update from the artist if they reach back, if I get commissioned for a 3D chibi, or if they commission, I don't know, how do I say that? If we get a 3D chibi model sometime, probably next year, because it takes a while, their catalog, I'm sure it takes a long time. Evie says, anyways, good night, Sprinkles, good night, guys, peace and love. I'll update you guys on social media about tomorrow. Take care of yourselves, stay hydrated,